Is it on share now? Ne fine.
I say for pepe.
Oh.
Na hanu okum. Umdani.
Na obeka kwasra wontumi. Se wonya ho a.
Oh, me konkran ti nyame ya dum.
Yadana se bibi wona se da chi a ekeno ne yede ma na wie yadana se pe ne ewie ma yekusu ewukuma se meka ne se across the country anesa ewie ma yekusu ewia na yira akwakọ yekusu nku a ene ohwa na nsuo na pete kakra na atwekọ kakra na pete kakra enim se nsuo to saa no na se start se pete saa no a na akwakọ ye nhira ene yakopon etogu ade bia yedua yeso edienim se enne koidie menu mienu ya ye nhira ade bia ye ade bia ye tu wanamo ade bia ye bo ho mpaye ade bia ye dada ne bia no yakopon tonsu papa eguso edie ya ne se ye me ya bamuwo ye be koso na ye tu ho wanamo na ye di ani asiso so ho focus and resolute ne yenim se ebiyeye ewia iso so yamo akwaba eba Montie dwumadie so me se ye trase ewia no me ense bia e de kosi no nsia on Owia television so dwumadie ne yato din se Montie na waje me so yetie Montie je me so yetie Montie me da se so waje so sa ede amame amzafo streaming on social media platforms nyina so you active also pa Facebook na matese free nraba yenya issues kakra ba technical team no ehwe no ma ye ho adwuma ye be sa so aba back but YouTube ye live ye Owia TV official any Owia ye TV ye streaming live honomo oko TikTok so a ye streaming live or TikTok Owia TV official oko X ne other social media platforms so a ye chegu honomo den Owia TV official. Subscribe to your pages, no, like your pages, no, follow ye. Let's share your programs. Sahodwa ye na man for enkai hon ye na ye nto ato adwene na ye nhwe se ye de be build my Ghana no a ye ba kopa ye bi wo ba bia no ye be se ne ye ama no agire ye wa dwenche no nsusuye obetimi e de aba ye social media handles no obetimi do comment ne or contributions no questions name wa dwenche bia for hodoma ba eguso aye di dwumadi de busiafo ye be kenkan e de amount say a WhatsApp message and as a text message na person ode ba obetimi dia for 0243 220044 so am ya kenkan de amount 0243 220044 so ama ya kenkan e de amount Owia TV e live e wo Montie TV decoder no so de here and it say obescan so at say rescan your Montie TV decoder and say o satellite TV no and e crowd the TV no so to ya no a satellite ni bi wom dida nti de here ne so rescan or rescan ya obenya eye Owia TV e wo eye Montie TV no so and a normal digital channels no so no o scan ya obenya Owia television e wo so nti ba bia ya de hia e bia ote office or shop anasa wo baby ena on share program yi ena on kotena kam no eye on so be lose show no a obetima join yen oh social media no so anasa via radio precise 105.9 FM precise 105.9 FM wetimi e de ato wono mo obeka ho show yi so na ya fa adwene de afa Ghana ho ya to adwene e de afa Ghana ho medin e de na Yaw Boamah manfo Efrem Libia boga dwumade benam de ho chia me Dominic Kwakubuaten Kuku Avrenike Jando akoso ya somwa ya Grace Simon Papani technical team ni nyina oku asante ebo anom taichi ama bebia wo bia no yetimi aba na ya ba besomo awie ya me guest na ema ye kwan ye mumra wo office ho ye mumra wo hall ho ye mumra wo bedroom ho ye mumra wo shop ho no na ye mfa dwene emfa Ghana ho se na eda bia ye no ye de bi kakra etie kotudwum ansana ya starte na ye din komo no na ya fa adwene ewo ye dwumadi eso kan bi kakra etie kotudwum ye de bi kakra fa adwene no a yakọ na yakọ akọfa adwene no ewie ade kakra yi na me pese me no mie no ye de tu ye kotodwem ye de etu ye sirim ye de tu ye tikọ so ho ohwe omre no a no me ensa ba pa ho sima ne be du nsia na ke se 316 ye se kakra ye se no nsia toso ye no ba na ke se asemo asa but ne boys ne bebre no afisa yes a adamates wo akiri wo se ye ewie nti kakra me de ma na de atu kotodwem no say wo bua simbe 50% no ya ka ne nyina say stay resolute. I say find this in your life now. Taniema we or say utimi to ase utimi kon wa brabo mu a fight this in your life now. It be a procrastination number 1. Or say procrastination e moto ho. We moto ho china meye. Oh, ibanenya kakra de enche. Oh, twa kakra e bomba 2 ane akọ, e bomba 3 ane akọ moto ho. E be kun ebe mu ade papa bi abo. Enti procrastination utimi yifri wa brabo mu a ebobo pa moto no mo bibi ba ya sore kone kokoye no ana na osin ena laziness akwadworo ye wo kwadwofo mpedwuma eno so utimi yifri wa brabo mu a ebebo pa eno say too much sleep upenadodo susu dan we ni hia tworo ne kan what I say yes ya na toda wo ye nipa wa bre etoda kora bia wo adwuma betonko kakra so ho normal. But yes, so pen na we ni here. It's too much sleep very bad. And number 4, doubt. Unyi hu ni kura. Ade me de mi ntimi nye o. Omo ye no nye ni pase wa. Omo na ye 4 ana 3. Omo na ye mienu. Ososo nsa ye mienu. Omo ni mienu. Ti ba ko pe ya na soso omo. Ebi kura wo kura no ti eso che omo. But omo ye me de mi ntimi nye o me de memre. O me de debi. Yes susu ye doubt what I say. Je hu di usu betima ye. Fatu eti ko se ade we ya sister we yetima ye. Me susu metima ye bi. Ade we ya bra we yetima ye. Me susu metima ye bi. Na busa so hu. Nyama de bi won ma yi tu nchane a. We beja bre na odi etu adamo a e wo se utu. Nte we kakra we na me de ma o. Ye nyina so hu moto ho no procrastination, akwadworo laziness, too much sleep, open nadodo na je hu di. Ebe fa ama brabo no yeso yetima fa ye coins ne ye nsesa kakra de chiri no na ye de akoye nim awie gentleman e be ka me ho ama ya fa adwene o ye dwumedie so enie gentleman me ensen e ka me ho awie ama ya to adwene ye di nkomo ya fa plans e wo ye dwumedie so e de afa Ghana ho fine brains na e ka me ho awie after owura Gabriel Asiedu eka the NDC communication team ho ewo Ashanti region osaso eka government communication team ho for osre NDC delegates so mumfa to me mano na Ashanti region omeye deputy Ashanti regional communications officer of NDC ura Gabriel Asiedu ebeka ye ho awie ebe mana kwaba ebe trase ebe fa plans ebe to adwene ebe di nkomo bebrebe ewo fie ha sei ena menua kwamna amo edu esoso eka the NPP communication team observe for NPP national communication team no observe for oka ho bi omo to NPP amayuko no kire NPP amayuko nsemo ema party ne ye wakono ye ofe no kwabna amo edu eka ho bi ewie ono soso beka ye ho odwumadie so ebe ma na kwaba obeye ye guest ebe di nkomo ebe to adwene ebe fa plans bebrebe ewo dwumadie so ene awie ena Alhaji Abdul Salam Isa eye de Ashanti Regional Secretary ema CPP Convention People's Party CPP amanyuko no the Ashanti Regional Secretary eye Alhaji Abdul Salam Isa abzafo ono so ebe kan ho ama ya fa plans ya fa adwene ya di nkomo ewo edwumadi so ene awie na ya to adwene ni ba kofo tirim enti Gabriel de ne de eba na amososo de ne de aba na Alhaji soso de ne de aba na ososo de wo de aba be kan ho na ye de build ɔman no sɛdeɛ amanman binom ɛde adwenkyerɛ nye atɛnio adwenkyerɛ ɛnya no ɔyɛ a adwenkyerɛ ɛnya me na minima kyɛsɛ metimi ato ho dɛbi ɛkyerɛkyerɛ adwere na yɛde afa Ghana nti awie also so yɛ me guest ɛwɔ fie yɛ me guest ɛwɔ office hɔ no mo yɛ me guest ɛwɔ wo shop hɔ no mo na yɛni nkɔmmɔ ɛmfa Ghana ho ɛwɔ yɛ dwumadie so ɛsafo nti brantie wei ɛna bɛka me ho awie but yɛbɛ spend time kakra ɛwɔ fie ha sei na yɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛde afa saa asɛm yi ho ɛsafo saa asɛm wei ahyepi Ghana nkɔmmɔ nyinaa saa adeɛ wei a ɛda o screen ne so awie asesa Ghana nkɔmmɔ nyinaa ɛsafo ɛyɛ monimusam sɛ mpanimfo kuku dambe miensa ɛde asɛm kɔdan Ghana yɛ court kɛseɛ Supreme Court ɛne sɛ ɔmo asɛm a ɔmo de kɔɔyɛ no ame mmɔ mpanimfo no miensa di ɛnkyerɛ owura ɛyɛ Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng ɛsafo di ntintimai ɛwɔ MPP party no mu Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo papa bi sɛ ɔno nso so yɛ founding member and the founding father of MPP ebi so kyerɛ so there be as ade no wafrim won nkɔmmɔ ne bi ho no ma sɛ ɛnyɛ MPP for ne de but still ano untimi nka MPP asɛm wabra obeyi Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo ɛde no ɛsi nkyɛn ɛna ma me Christiana Amoako nuama mpanimfo miɛnsɛn ɛna ɔmo tam asɛm ɛde kɔdan Ghana yɛ court kɛseɛ Supreme Court ɛne sɛ NPP NDC CPP all political parties no ɛkwan a ɔmo fa so ɛto aba ɛwɔ party nim ɛyi mpanimfo a ebedi party n'anim no ɔmo fi sɛ ɛne Ghana constitution no ɛne Ghana mmara no ɛbɔ ɛbra a ɔsɛ ɛyɛ Supreme Court ɛhwɛ na ɔmo tene no na ne Ghana mmara no nyinaa ɛbɛyɛ pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛne sɛ ɔmo sɛ NPP sɛ yɛ kɔ akɔto aba na yɛyi flag bearer yɛyi penny obedi party n'anim am yakɔ elections 2028 na ɔmo abato no ɔmo kɔ akɔto no yɛsi yɛ friend krofo bi delegate wɔn na ɛkɔ akɔto saa aba no deɛ a ne yɛde mo no deɛ abusuafo mempɛsɛ mɛkɔ hɔ nom wɔn ho sɛ discussion ne bebrebe akɔ saa nkɔmɔ no mempɛsɛ mɛkɔ hɔ nom nti saa delegates no ɛna ɛbɛkɔ na ɔmo akɔ akɔto aba na ɔmo akɔ akɔyi deɛ obedi party n'anim abɛpre elections in 2020 the same thing okɔ NDC mu a saa ɔmo so ɔmo delegates okɔ parties ne nyina mu a saa na akɔ na mpanimfo miɛnsɛn ɛde asɛm ne call Supreme Court no ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɛkwan political parties ne fa so yɛ saa deɛ no ɛntwa yi ɛti Supreme Court nhwɛ na parties ne nyɛ ɔmo nneɛma yie ɛmfa Ghana mmara ɛnto ɔmo aba na ɔmo mfa ɛnyɛ ɔmo nhyehyɛeɛ abusuafoɔ ne ɔmo didi nkɔmɔ no ana ɛna no pɛyi ɛna Supreme Court ɛde ruling aba na Supreme Court mpanimfo ruling na ɔmo de aba no ɔmo sɛ saa delegate sɛm no a NPP NDC CPP PPP political parties no ɔmo ɛde to aba eyi flag bearer eyi constituency executives eyi kyɛ sɛ ɔmo de to aba wɔ at every level of the party no ɔsi etwam ɔsi eyi free hɔ no mo na obi bia watwerɛ ne din wɔ party nim watwerɛ ne din sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔdɔm party no a otua ne dues any party nhyehyɛ ne party mmara so no yɛma no kwan na ɛbrɛ so ne yɛ to aba ayi mpanimfo a ɛbɛda parties no political parties na no a yɛma obi a watwerɛ ne din a odi party nhyehyɛ so di party mmara a otua ne dues of good standing sana ɔmo ɛka no ɔnto aba ne bi kyesɛ no so akɔ generate nkɔmɔ foforɔ ɛbia yi saa nkɔmɔ wɔ yɛbɛdi paa ɛwɔ fie ha sei but this is Supreme Court ruling no observe or say Supreme Court declares delegate system unconstitutional, orders all political party members in good standing to vote. For me, in one wine, Supreme Court declares delegate system unconstitutional, orders all political party members in good standing to vote. It is saying in America, say what no ding, so ye MPP ni, what no ding, so ye NDC ni. Ebi etimika sa delegates no me ko eni ye yim ye frim. Oh, na no kra ni timi ma obi koto aba, da no kra do on ma koto aba mani party. What I say? Or a delegate e NDC mu, or a delegate wo MPP mu, or a delegate wo CPP mu ye yim frim. Inti ose party no kra no, ye wonyam pe kra na wotie mu asem. Saa de ni nyina ene Supreme Court mpeni for omo say omo atwam tinton time omo ayi e de afiri ho no mo if you neko, also so we a party near Wakochro Ding, so we MPP ni, we NDC near, the party name say so, net you dues, what I say, of good standing, and then become, Minim said your mamma be in a memoir of good standing. Oh, a year or party, and I say, woman you call womb. The production team, Bebwamini and your lawyers be no more at Sir, at the end say Supreme Court the tat was of good standing, no, a DA and a qualifies good standing at the end in NPP, in NDC, in CPP, in other political parties. But Yanim Pedinphobia and Income Pedinphobia Casa, the Edikai a Dr. Yahu Tamaklu. I was for Omwa and Pedinphobia and somebody a semi court Supreme Court no, na Okahubi. Na enano pay Emira Supreme Court any ruling by ya or no any nipa mienu e ka no ho omode asem ne koye omo ekodi bem no asema ode to nsem twefo anim no yenti Dr. Yahu Tamaklo yenti no.
If this nation really wants a meritorious democracy, then we should all be happy. Other than that, our democracy will get nowhere. I'm glad judgment was given in our favor. I'm also glad that we have left, or we are going to leave something for the. So if democracy must continue, then it must be meritorious. Other than that, it has no meaning. Those of us who have suffered under military regimes, been to prison for years, not a year. It's unfortunate Kwame PNM is not here today, but I'm sure he's watching. Who spent more than 12 years of his life behind bars. I spent 6 years. That's a long set. We started Kutua Champion time, through rolling style. So this means a lot to us. I believe strongly political parties are going to learn a lesson from this. And they should know that the will of the people can never be changed. You cannot buy your way to office. That is untenable. So I think that's all that I was saying.
I was going to weigh a Dr. Yahu Tamaklo, a penifo bear me and son, and penifo me and son, or more Eddie Assembly, Eco Supreme Court, no, or Kahubi. Dr. Yahu Tamaklo, Professor Kwabena Frimpong, Boating, the heart surgeon, and I am a Christiana Mwakoniama, so a camera, you know, and nobody has me a Court Supreme Court, and then or more a dibima, or say. And you say, Yenisa, na Janisa, I say, I'm on for complaining pa. Says also Niska, politics and to me in yebi. A quaque monicracy, or Tamsika, no the ababa to a month for now was a 77 previous. Na ebi obusu babia, not dream do or nim dear or bet me the abuana manuko, and maybe a Kagana, Nessica 17. That's uncle for in Ababe 50 more Montie and more minimum no more MS7 or more minor. Into Dr. Yahu Tamaklo na court no the ruling by no the other two ja and ye. Afayan call reactions political parties no a day Emma. Lawyer Gary Nimakoma for Oko MPP party ni mwa MPP Emrahun sensem nyina no ono ne hweso edema MPP party no and a head of legal ede Emma NPP party no. Lawyer Gary Nimakoma for so no pay na o Supreme Court them or Emra Court no the ruling no buy na for on so the questions be by so nyembia Supreme Court the ruling we ba no or tin any share or dwene ho e car parties in be bo the ISA elections no or dwene ho na yenti Lawyer Gary Nimakoma for some of the two.
The thing of the Supreme Court is that the delegate system should operate now. What do you make of it?
I don't want to comment on this now. Let's wait for the videos to come. All right, that's what I'll say for now. Because I find it's quite well. Anyway, they said everybody should vote. Members in good standing should vote.
All members in good standing
should vote. Who's going to pay for the cost?
Says it's necessary to promote the.
Who is going to pay for the cost of the elections?
They did admit that it's going to increase the financial.
I would say who's going to pay for the cost of the elections?
Obviously, the political parties.
The political parties? Well, let's wait and see. Thank you very much.
The decision of the
Like I say, MPP Mrahons and Semidano, lawyer Gary Nimakoma for na Oheso de Emma MPP party. No, so a court or no more. Until the Obusa say, why never bear the cost? Because say all members of the party and Kotwaba. It is at the general elections and all. Why never to yaka? Nipa na eba beto no. Why never provided transport? Any sani money in a yati any. Never heard sadi no. We your questions are lawyer Gary Nimakoma for okusi MPP and name head of legal Emma MPP party no or they etuja. The NDC so they were heavily represented a war a court to them honomo. Now the NDC legal team and the atuga say almost some no more jide wa say Supreme Court ruling no full verdict no and I say full a court a yinimra bonte no omo ebehu recommendations and a choir party no and I say a Supreme Court no ese omunyina so emfanye but okay Supreme Court a decision omo de ba ruling ne kakra me de mehu akan ne dia and ase mate dia omo ese omama all political parties 1 year so omo nya omo niema no omo starting for sanchichi we enye adwuma NDC party ne lawyers eso so ekasai yenti omo kakra
respect to political parties holding primaries for all members. What do you make of it? Your initial reaction?
So we actually argued in support of the writ and the reliefs, and we are happy that the Supreme Court has granted them.
Looking at the number involved for you, is it something that you're able to contend with?
I'm sure all that are addressed in the judgment. So on the 5th, we'll see the full reasoning of the court.
I guess this is a decision based on party deliberations. Did you consider the cost of holding election for all members and who should bear this cost?
I think the court was clear that within 1 year, all political parties must try to accommodate to this judgment. So let's read the judgment and we'll take it up from there. Thank you.
Thank you. So that we're
So yeah, and pennyfo a represent NDC our Supreme Court and ne anopay and court ruling about ye free Supreme Court no almost so a day almost some say you must see some of atugado we mra I guess a court any more ma or more any engagement with the media na omo de sanse me tuja now I don't know that chain ja two major parties no NPP NDC or yibusa omo cost sika e ka omo bebo home omo akasa dia for home ye bo penimpenimfo bi so no so mo court no mo ekubisa omo say sa ruling we are court na dia ba no mo so mo say Dr. Kojo Pumpuni Asante oko CDD a for oye head of policy ene ehonsensem o CDD ebisa na say eka a parties in bebo asamanfo pinu afi say Supreme Court judgefo no omo anwene ho anase omo factor sa de no into omo ruling no omo de ebaye no na ohunu say Dr. Kojo Pumpuni Asante nensemo a ode to jani
is expanding their delegate system. When we spoke with Gary Nimakoma, he raised issue about the cost and who is going to fund it.
I agree. And I think for me, this is first of all, it's a landmark decision, and I think it's really courageous on the judges to actually, get ahead of the issue, because if you look at the proposals that have been made for constitutional reform, direct elections is one of the things that, yes, there's an argument that it can reduce vote buying, but they also are saying we have unfunded mandates. Who is going to pay? We have made recommendations that what we are calling the democracy fund, or even some of the costs, if the Electoral Commission is overseeing elections, it should be borne by the state. So that we have to meet halfway to make sure that our parties don't have to now go look for money to come and do, and then they get into all kinds of vote buying and other kinds of illicit money issues. So we should affirm the principle. Now it's really the mechanism. How do we ensure that we reduce the cost of elections for all our benefits?
I mean, you at
I was going to way a Dr. Kojo Pumpuni Asante CDD and our head of a policy and a Honson 70 and Kano. There's an aspect also so a Kasai. Some careful Busana say onye ndi say cost no be so much e dey ma political parties no na say omo ntimi mme a omo ebesa so afa kwan bi so ama ebia corruption bi aba be ru abato no ama bi akwakoye ebia no so so woska obetima finance electoral processes no na ebia skill niema e dey ama no na also so no respond they say yentie doctor the okai.
Do you think that the Supreme Court should have considered this idea of the state bring may go to source?
See, the Supreme Court is answering questions. So the question was whether or not, in principle, we, having a system that is not allowing other people to vote is consistent with Article 55 and so on. And they said no. We should, to be consistent, we need to have direct elections. The next step now is they give them a year. And that's where I think we, all of us, should engage. And I think civil society should engage. What should be the systems that I really believe that we need to revisit the political parties law, because internal regulation of parties that leaves it to just the constitution is not sufficient to guarantee us the things that we want from political parties. So maybe this is a good conversation for all of us to have.
Do you think that the Supreme Court should have considered this?
Montie a Dr. Kojo Pumpuni Asante or CDD Ghana. Ono and a penny power policy Hunsen so and ma CDD Nana Ochichi when Supreme Court ruling a buyer for political parties na kwai omo faso eto aba e di empenimfo a e beta amanyuku no ano whether polling station minim say be have started a free polling station oko NDC mo friend no eye ward anameboa ward ne branch so NPP so friend no eye polling station ne electoral area no so ho nyina ekono se ne ho asem ebisia ne lawyers bedin koma wie no mo aboayen ama yetimi atene manase Supreme Court ruling we are aba abonte no but Owia television and a precise 105.9 FM in some chair for any Ghana for be kasai ebisa almost a delegate some no and penny for so much na omo ehuni se ni yentie the Ghana for be so no de eto ye nim yentie the Ghana for be no de eto ye nim efa delegate system a uzamanfo akapa mo delegates no makwa gye musika wie ena makwa akoto aba akwa ye obi na ye koto aba ne free nom ne ade a ejisade we ye aba ebetwem no say na Ghana for isi react ye yentie o mo kakra na fe ye meto aso
se ekoye delegates no nko a aya na omo influence ne dos because omo me mo musika omo me ki choice e be boa omo ye be boa me sense ni papa no we mo musika sa me mo promises bia e be boa omo bai enye dodo no
the do campaign time delegate no na ekoye campaign obi ani wo we try offense omo ye nkoye campaign obeko delegate omutimi ko ebe fi anajo 12 anajo 1 anajo 10 ni nyina na onam campaign obi fie enkana ma epo enti sa omo koto aba kakra na omunya no nko a etwam anu anu na omunyi sika fufuro bi omunya no da bi fufuro bi sika ewo mu no na nipa eti akire no ka ho asem anti obi afese ye jai na obi ya tubi na campaign time ne do obi oti akire bi obekwa akoye bi
the better se nipa kakra bi obekwa akoyi obi aba sa yan fa wono ka sa candidate no abra ya e wo form adomo so no mo koto aba ye ka se yipi ya the delegates no be kono omo de omo no mo mpeno e no mo de ne ba ti so mo biem na se ye nyina e ka so bia anti bia e no mo be boa na dit minister group of ya ke a che se e brevi ne ka mo se passing how mo si delegates ni few na omo chira ma dwe I said you be here for president council and happy I said nipa so a brevi no mo ya fa ko jina se na register ni afa de bia ba ana afa gina bia ba entimi emmoa oman no ana emmoa biburu nyina this record say obey sale na mini akepa
Ghana for bi so adwenkyere efa Supreme Court ruling na ne e baaye eno no se ne omusi hu no o say obia wo ba bi o candidate efa bi say o delegates ne deserve e bi say David so the adwene no sa na akwakoye wo ba bia enti awie a guest and a penny for bidding come on, not your beam, now so what I say, the associate mafa bidia, a shia dear, so ye be educate you, be entertain you, yes, as well educate you, a war a ye, you no, as so sort I say. Good. Now, there's another one at Supreme Court, Edemaye and ne anopay. There's another ruling at Supreme Court, Edemaye and ne anopay. This ruling, we Supreme Court, Edemaye and ne anopay. Supreme Court, Edesa ruling we MIA and anopay. Ningina has to do with the Office of the Special Prosecutor. The Office of the Special Prosecutor. As I said, a nipa bin at the court. I mean, canisa. Nipa bin at the court. Say, Office of the Special Prosecutor, no. Ni tumia owo. Say, impotimidi ubiko jina court. Say, nipa na ye boneno. Omufi say, constitution, no. Oni sa tumi, no. Ekwa fa so chro ne mra no eye ne mra ne de man no oni sa tumi no so timi sorry na ose wafa obi se ode ne court vi se nipa na ye bone wa hwehwe ne nsemu ode nipa na court akwa ko bono ko edu ama court edi nasem so tia se nipa bi na de court na edu ba bi asem no ya the attorney general join ne case no edu ba bi na chese dede aba case no ho ema civil society bodies bi so your imagine say ye mo kwan na mo so omo enjoy any case no if the Office of the Special Prosecutor no nipa pin no free sem fa so bi eni so nti yen scrap sa office no kran free ho e bi so free say office no ntena ho na betimi aboa yen ema corruption na ekum ye no so metima for another angle asolve the amayen nti ene Supreme Court mpeni for tena asem no so na omo ruling na omo edeba ye ne enie ruling we no say nipa bebrebe na so no obi echechire mu differently kra so they say it also Supreme Court unanimously dismisses suit challenging OSP's independent prosecutorial powers we and the Supreme Court ruling no dey buy but me dey kakra me kan ye kire say yes Office of the Special Prosecutor no ebetimi ede ebia Alhaji Abdul Salam Isa akọ court say okwa kudina sem. But Attorney General no so betimi a court say asem kro no ano ebia yentwam na ni nye ho obetima enter nolly prosecutor no mo etwa asem no mo na mebusa me ho say ne ye koya na ase ba so who say Office of the Special Prosecutor betimi do bia court na the boss which is the Attorney General ebetima ba asem ni mo abekasa asem wi muntwam na me ni nye ho na ebetima twam a ne ye koya na ase ba ewie me gentleman no ewufia ha sei memo akwa abasisi a na ya make sure say ye bedi asemi ho nkomo na ye biebiem ama ye nyina yenye ho entiase enti ewie owura Gabriel Asiedu eka the NDC communication team ho ewo Ashanti region oka government communication team ho osre NDC delegate say omonfatumi ma no na omeye deputy Ashanti regional communications officer of NDC obeka ye ho ewie and minua kwabna amo edu esoso eka the NPP communication team or a national communication team member of the NPP observe ono so eka ye ho ewie ama yedin komo ewo yedwumedie so na ya fa plans Alhaji Abdul Salam Isa esoso the Ashanti regional secretary ema CPP na be credit me busa CPP no be nyeska dia ya de ya Supreme Court say o munye CPP be nyeska ayes ade we ye omo gra kakra ntimi anye no wasa ko fa we aba omo keka de ye obode Abzafoti Alhaji Abdul Salam Isa so atrase we you be have a nice time ewo yedwumedi so ase when I ko yenim no edu baby na bia so hu o say ye seeking lawyers no omunim de omu inchechi mu a ye be ko omo nche na ya ye ne sa ma me mpedimfo yi akwa ba kamna good afternoon the fear boko
ebonyi good afternoon if you boko din wo yankopon adaro ma wato supergo yeso twedian pon totrobo so kwame basaduan pon onu koto nti ne yedan na yedite
I say what say honorable John Dako
yes Swami constituency yes
Swami NP
the member of parliament
yes
Swami constituency lawyer John Kofi Dako.
Yes.
Ewia Michel.
Yes.
Chairman Patrick Michel. Chairman Ben China Michel. Mavic Agenda Percy Obia. Buziafo nyina so atie.
Okay.
So we at TV there me say ya ba enche but yenimi ho.
Yenimi ho.
Do ho so ani achi.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Ya kofom pa so ye. Nti eja ewia so de yenso be damase. Say my friend say embrana yenso be shemu kina.
Mate.
Na ye mo na ye ni Ghana ho komo.
Ya dase.
Boni bi ani.
Mate asia. Yeso se ya dase say yeton safra wo be kan ye ho awie. Mama Alhaji so akwaba. Alhaji, good afternoon. If you boko. CPP boko.
CPP boko kakra.
CPP boko kakra. Adenti Alhaji.
Let's say we've been quiet for a long.
Yes, yes.
What's your kind wish kakra?
Ano pay was it enra na unua osekufi me ne di nkomu bi. Me no kra no na fa CPP ho. Me busa ni CPP asem kra no we chima to baby. Na say attention no.
Chima no betim.
Chima no betim say.
Ba momra ya bejemo. Momra ya bejemo MPP de oja ho.
Alhaji bajo your mic ni ma me.
Ya bejemo pa.
Kra na me ka chawo no. Say na ya dia ma.
Ai akaka kra o.
In fact me kai kra hwe na e feel that way. De ka rent ya asa.
Rent is say.
Say office say
NPP Asante Regional Office. Hey, CPP.
Ai de ka we tu ama me dia de fa.
Asante Regional Party Office no. Mo de mo fie raka.
Rent asa.
Enti fie raka ni tu.
Oya obetu so ohun mi na tu.
Atu down corner ohun wa 7 letter no. Enti wo ne
na so 7 but e very say. Na okona obusa o rent. We very kind person. You tell you for more than 20 years.
Wow.
What if you for more than say?
Yes,
20 years. And if you run any more than sa.
That time need to be true, but I say that here.
That time they no deep. Na ehia mo na che.
Oh, ache. So what do you say here?
E be di 2 years ana.
Nana, o pa za maka.
Me pese
o pa za maka.
Me bitime nya aboafo bi a omo hwe ye wo yi. Ebia ye wo see obi a wo hwe ye wie. Ye wo ebia MPP a wo hwe ye wie ya. They want to help her. Una ye CPP.
O ye bejemo, don't worry.
Na nyamu party ni mu na nana ya dwanto awo no.
Ehwa na wo.
Ehwa aboje ana. Odaso ye CPP di.
Odaso CPP na obi ko. Yen papa na party no kwa aja so.
Ana na wate se bo party office. Ashanti Regional Office. If you rent to etumo.
Oni me ka che nkura eburu 1 year. Oni mchiri.
Hey,
me na Ashanti so timia na na agent wa. As well, no car 1 year. It's still pending. So we want to pay for the office. So we want to answer. But
I like that spirit.
We
are in trying times.
Na ma consult mo nuanom MPP ni NDC for no say bia. Mo de problem ato mo ni mo ase bia mo mo amo.
There was a time I mean nuanom because I be the come kwa say.
Boni dey here.
Or intervene. It is a vaccine can do.
Obi di kan intervene deda. Kanya sanke etumu kra deda.
From NDC side or intervene and he did well. I mean channel me that. You know.
Okay.
Yes, let my body but
ebia na yes on seeking a permission here.
But since then we are praying say we get a good. I'm sure the mechanics so there obi tin office bia the party is going well who pay for the so called national chairman say obi take am number form one e chire papa they are not doing they are doing
na former flag bearer we are aware of this issue.
Okay, former flag bearer so Green Street has hold this party me more for about 10 years.
Ivor Green Street
his own money everything me kai auto engine shemu penti e bibia
okay
me on sometimes back
Alaji Okaro so the abreu.
Kai say there say I say a chair truck akra. A chair truck as I should to meet my dad.
Oh yeah.
I decided I saw ground trip.
Baby.
Baby
Alaji Dikai.
The collection stamp for them so mumba for so oh we will come.
Obviously you come. Oh.
This is from say business school also so salam over to ako.
Oh, can't get fair.
We want to some light in the so.
Obi ti mi say online dire so. Azado what?
Wow. I'm saying all this is deliberately for them to know, say, this is not going well. Because you are behind the scene, you are Kasa, they don't mind us. And all that we hear about we know more once and we be at the top level. They are doing virtual netting for the party.
Okay.
And my channel mechanics. So I be cross so now I got 2 years suma. I'm going to say regional secretary. I've been there for 10 years now as secretary.
Yes.
Me can't reality natural say. I'm a job at my. Look, me care about rent, I don't even talk about a year ABR, electricity bill and a year, and stuff. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. And we are doing all this over. But I saw a CB with frame.
Yeah.
And the me by look, I go to radio minimum of 13 times in a week.
13 times to communicate for the party. Yes. Or the cotton party.
Yes. No? Apart from that, we guarantee interviews so on especially the house radio. So and no crowd I do it across the world. BBC outside, Dutch Vela outside stuff.
You do this in the name of CPP. Alaji Homesoma namne lawyer Kwame Adolfo ni nkomomra sisi ya. Lawyer Pacho, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Na lawyer Pacho ho ye de.
Uni ho ye na ozo e.
Erade adome so me ho ye sa.
Yes.
Lawyer, ewie na anopai ni ye kwakote se Ghana Court Battle Supreme Court e the ruling bi aba. Imperimfo miensa omode asem kodan court no a ruling in favor of them. Say if in a court sa delegate system bi no a yesi ye de to about political parties no e de imperimfo no ye ntwam mfamfiri ho na ye ma obibia o ye party ba enkoto aba. Na yesi Supreme Court the bibi tato say we party ba in good standing. Na ye bisa say lawyer in good standing as ye kire say me yeku ba na sa ku no me ye in good standing as ye kire say.
I think you say ku na se be so ye no. We ye ebi to say registration or register. O annual fee I so tia. O tia. And na ya na character character say obi aye party ba na to boba party so you are not in good standing, you have to suspend you.
Okay.
But apart from that in the who produce now when you review a movement anti-party behavior there, who are home kind, sort of kind, to aba. That is almost being ama a company for be caneno na almost can delegate no. No, push him on so I don't go party for no. Because party man and Katarum Diao. Diao. Mo yene mu nyina na tiwa ha ya o mensa na se kria yene na nyina na ti ha and ba mo yene delegate e bi se beto aba mo ti nyina na yenkoso ba bi se party mu tu su mo MP mo ko stand for MP mo ska kra ka e bi se 7,000 wa 47,000 wa na ya nyina ko to aba no de mo ma e do e general last day na ye to because party for no diyaw that delegate system no because obi o mo ne ti no atimi kakete e bru so mo to general election dia o mo de e mo mo ti e di ma in the end no be sa abo party no because they be general obi a tweto na e ba ko se babu na aman se be yi sa tiketia e wo ayin na fim because obi a ko to dia wo ti ka ya se nko a betime atia ska mo it is in the end, no. About party, that's a Bogana man.
But lawyer, a biso so can cost us some political parties, you know. The cost a be involved to organize such an elections, you know. Why in a bit yaka? Or mine in a bit ya? And I said Supreme Court to INC, be say a could be more woman or more intimate organizers, you know. So what
political parties now, I buy a maybe try and go sponsor. It will show I buy a bit I'm a party for the organizing. I remember cost of buy initial registration. Only registration election day no day. Say that general election in a club. It is when you say cost me who so it's about kind of
but lawyer ebiso say emre na Supreme Court de ma ye no 8 ya oso o ma mafi afi na starting ne and starting china
for the next 2 years I yakoto aba no 2028 in there. Maso. Because we say what's over 1 year. It means that MPP for the year because so NDC for the year because so within the 1 year. It's a review after 2028.
Okay.
It is a many okay.
No, parties bit is also say the Kwakobu MPP ni NDC. Parties bit is CPP. And no money and among Ketwano. Omo betimi there, sa conditions, ometimi.
Oh, ometimi. So almost also that. And one to be a party member no can do. Enough. Nagana Kwara my elections is too expensive. I would say election being or be best and be more than $100. You president and other prime minister you get more than $100. That is expensive. It won't go Boamah says Tiana Fiso. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, it's a new meal. If I say you prepare taking every MPD. But the Namsika sent you who at the end of crowd was oh, you need to economic Tiamanko Godinqua. It's a bedroom baby. All this cannot be participating because you don't need money to influence anybody. And once a way, we are popular. No one is a person of good character. A better canoe. A bit of Mama, one cat, or more prefer when this cannot be made. It's a question. Acquire delegate money, machine. Delegates in the home. Because on the home cocoa, every election in the Ombasaha. Minimum be on just 7,000, 107,000, maybe a couple of 14,000. Is it only with your good William because that's kind of a year ago. We are with your 7,000 any voter. It's ever Boamah. That you know, was one name fridge name. Any washing machine name. Machine the Pama dear.
But now we say Ebema Sanya money na etwetwa.
Ebeko.
Delegates asema okay. Mame fa we so ento asoma say ebi so fi say delegates no omo so omo only benefit omo nya yes that time no. It is why is that benefit na free hono mo a. Omo na nim house to house campaign ya de no. Omo nya bio because onya benefit bi en free ho. It onya bio no so nku party no.
Well, omo de so omo de omo no. Omo kra mama bodi ya omo. Because when you pack a crane, who could you get to the it do say a position a year. No matter what we are considering friends and to the crack on saying. And no crack through what the mamma boy in your papa at the two. Because they know if you let me know for now, it be 14,000. Simply because we are delegate. And what we were there, and we are no man for the whole before someone to about in other people. And see, why we are party or drink house to house, not your party papa. They sure say, we only after 2 years time. If we say, I'm a cuckoo, machine, another TV, SO, TV, air for Tuaba, Backet, and all of her, a rubber from cry, and few of that rubber from cry.
But lawyer, if you say Sikasi so no, it me bua a cut off point to be a yini pebi free one. My yes, I been your bia no, sorry say, or no so bab and antimu, and no, Emasa.
In an obia now kind of fine. So what this is a Elon Musk. And I be digging as well. And I say, yeah, no piano. How can Obiana? Don't forget, Obiana, can also one go to.
Tell lawyer,
it will be a canoe.
Or your popular in Tennessee, Kotoaba, man.
Now, what to say, cover of parliamentarians, are you happy with them? Are you happy? But I'm very happy.
If you are why I again.
Masa, me help you. The game will be the war. Obian so nimde, Yansa, Wabobra. What will I be? Is it? Over was covered delegates in Amau, a MP.
Okay.
So the Americano.
Matthias,
and you and I are not happy with them as it is. You never know. You say out of the ashes, a new leader will emerge.
Okay.
Maybe I'm a or yeah, sister me no matter ruling aba. I agree with the decision of the Supreme Court. Because can not be a complaint and a secretary and a secretary. Hey, we are now we not Boamah secretary and so.
Okay.
So be a Canadian, Tiasa Ghana. If the prisoners Pratwaba. It will be a can also one vote, the minimum one vote. enti ye drink aso obi akeke na je frese ye nuanum bi ense pata e kan sa ye ni o nuanum na ni ye
Matthias lawyer ba lawyer ebi so say sa de we ya Supreme Court ayi uze nipa o ye nipa boni ni anase nipa o ye kromfo dia police forces say omo tactics ya no no so asesa na dwene hu no no so asesa ne nsa eti amanfo kwakọbọ mu ano akọfa another strategy e de aba be si akire eno enkoba sa
ai ene beba sa menu mienu nyina da bia ye pekora ye de be ti obi
no kre
yako it is normal but it doesn't mean say no jina fa ko ga also the bia also police force the bia so open strategy also be to support akonfo
enemu
ebinim ti ko wi ba no mo ko shiwi no mo tie nkomo also strategy no
okay
it is normal say o di company is very say go for it ya no de ye fa kwa bezo obi wa ko di NDC biometric no ko di NDP possible ba bedroom baby no omo link ya e be so wo NDC ni yanyu so MPP and I be so wo MPP ni yanyu NDP yeah ko enim
because na amount for the say do ketia example be say e say do ketia kan say omo NDC try so omo be bi no who say nipa bebre akwaje MPP card and wasa so akwaje NDC card ti abasa nyame ampata na NDC for na eba be yi candidate ama MPP for and as MPP for na kwakwa candidate ama NDC for
enu ti na meka say bedroom baby no omo synchronize biometric system no how NDC want to get NDC for card
okay
and still maintain NDC card
okay
ebe kaka no ebe one man one vote no pepepe
okay
ombenya system no wokwa ni abo odi ani ateke register being that you to register as NDC there's a matter register as NDC register in call so over the record no
Matthias lawyer
e bedroom we be no technology be boy am san ko for no double register ni mo bi o ni mi ni na di enye wo hu wo card be ma bo bi a wo NDC or MPP card abai bi aba wo so me nko fu wo da kire mo that ni mo bedroom we be ni na be fi ho
yeah lawyer na Supreme Court asema wakadi afa OSP ho no amanfo se ase kwesi koso gina nkwantia o se OSP no wotumi obetimi di obi akọ court na se ni OSP mi di obi court na attorney general na bia court na ni asem na ni nye ho a obetima internally prosecute am yetwa case nim se na we de kwesi koso gina nkwantia
asem na no wakado na Ghana constitution no me na me who how they can go any other way constitution and article 88 but so be no betima sue o mani din this attorney general and also be attorney general man authorization that is the law it is the Supreme Court your boy said they were going against it then it means that we will have to amend the constitution
okay
what would they cleverly no they will look fire also act in banana it is implied they decide to mean amanda which I disagree because the act doesn't say that. It also reasons about 5. Okay. The Panama can
Mate.
A crown pass to the end of the year. Because we have act to say shall be authorized by the Attorney General. That is what the act says.
Okay.
Act can say it's authorized by the Attorney General. And the other Supreme Court can say, oh, it is implied there the 2 million mandata. No. Attorney General, which me a file null prosecutor. And I say, when you're independent view, or after any government sensitive person, well, you are not interested in this case. Not null prosecutor. This is the
lawyer Mate, enti full yini banner say jawunya dajena okenke mu wi e besa so abana ye ne waba be fa dwene won wi de ya me hira opa no adaje wanya maye
ya me nka mo
ye da se ya me nka so ho observe lawyer Kwame Adofo ne ne kokodi nkomu we private legal practitioner ena waboa ye ewie straight mame emra mabedwafo ho no na ye ni enkomo mame hye nkomo ya semfemfiri mu ho no NPP sad ruling we ya abai muso musai on delegate system no Supreme Court say yentwamu mfiri ho no.
Okay. Nana first of all, lawyer na oba so no am say why enlighten yen nyina bebre. And indeed he said very very tangible and important items also nyina you take a cue from. yɛwɔ Ghana ha and yɛhu by elections baby. Even recently Baba Jama mo elections okoye on Haji Adiza.
Yes.
Haji Adiza tuya $1,000. Baba Jama otuya ham yahe. Otuya obi mo tuya ya de kosuya ni meko nyina aba be election e de be win contest. Yes anani bi asebio koko asim kurasifo ya ye ni kapre. Na fi yakọ kamentua. Yetuya bi enye. Na de ya pa ne se obekọ contest. What call campaign? What tour all the Financial Ashanti region, 47 constituencies. Maybe drew elections day. Now call your highest bidder. Wait to your 2,000. Wait to your 2,000. Wait to your 1,005. Who do to your 500? Across board no crown pool. Still, we lose. No matter how quote unquote competent that you may be, you better say we TNT the name when you do.
This also value relationship more than TNT.
And to about. I'm telling you for a fact, Entwaba. What to me coco drano when ye be and TNT toma. NDC womb, Sebi MPP phone a cahobi, and the rolling way now bano, a ye papa. Just that I was see how I been managing. Current system I Ukraine. Yeah, polling station registration. Yeah, registration. If you register now, no. Eto polling station elections.
Yes.
Ni past 7. Ewo polling station ho. There's a chairman, the secretary, organizer, youth organizer, woman organizer, communication, and an electoral affairs officer.
Oh, polling
7
station
at the polling station ho.
Okay.
And as I register now, the 2 was from the polling station register. Near your polling station meetings, no. Register near the total polling station election.
Okay.
Now before so be to me I register, you might be qualified to vote, no. One, just say you are in good standing. That means also what you are dues.
Yes.
This is why I registered. I didn't register. I'm showing say indeed. Okay, system no you know the meetings or polling station or buy or chira wa drink or contribute to quota ye kwa ya ukobi ye kwa wedding ukobi ye kwa naming ceremony ukobi will kan ye ho. And the last and say we need any criminal record.
Okay.
So all these things are Supreme Court diabano. It's like we have it already. Just say it has been magnified.
Okay. Yeah.
We have it already. It's already in the system. And no MPP for you use.
Yeah.
Just that say you be more. And to say to prove your good standing, and just tell me your online registration now I tell me say be what you are due for this amount of years. And Sani Ajiwa to say. But because there's a cost of conducting an election, you didn't be dues ne be free 2 cities, ne 4 cities no. Be na kwa champion 50 cities, ne 100 cities.
Say 5 cities.
Oh yeah, new entrant. You were made to pay 48 cities.
The whole year.
For the whole period, for 2 years minimum. They call Twaban.
Okay.
That is enshrined in our
48 cities.
Yes. 48 cities. And I know also before you are able to conduct yourself to be voted for or to vote.
Okay. What you say?
Then we use the same Omo polling station. About the electoral area officers number. Initially, na 1. This is a BMCO 5.
Okay.
But you so not much has changed. Just that it has been magnified. And there's also the risk and challenge. And say, we be quite register with NDC mo. Ebi aswami kotoko. No asaba be register with MPP mo. Ebi aswami macro.
Yes.
If you nya a synchronized system, be a bet show say a flag you. We were wondered that as this person. Honey be a problem be to me then. Abba. Bisu nipa ni register ya no 2 years ago. When you know wasaka na drink. Obeso be MPP. But because of Sadia now flagging and intino,
okay.
So there are genuine challenges that are they no edebeba.
Can't I write to the party say to say me party baby?
No, if everything is going to be digitized, now your online system you use and to register a IT officer ho, secretary ho, you have to show proof.
Yes.
No one printed the aba.
We a member of the party.
Thank you. Now they're not flagging was why register with NDC. Today I just say MPP.
Maybe I'm the letters near the idea amateur command NDC General Secretary say party in the because of this
so
and
these
that.
are the reforms going forward. We have to look for.
Okay.
And we have to sit down and analyze very critically.
You are say Ben Loki will be say
thank you. So free and this name so ba MPP but because of a day we need someone in ntimi nyeden. Emma. Alaji ti hey. Ebi our bre wa kwama CPP over 12 years ni. If it's in any year radio I check
10 years as General Secretary.
It's more than that. It is more than that.
Yeah.
On any idea ni city. Ebi alaji person ba MPP but because he's known to be a CPP face system ni mo na bi kra na wa ye bibia okay o
yeah
but nipa be to na nim no onu de onim no TV so say radio so say the oya na CPP ni ma nti onye ntum ya disqualify problem no na start ba that is one of the challenges and again the cost of conducting an election is not cheap
it's the mama who is it cost as no
uko high EC electoral commissioner for no be one you would have to compensate them security services police for say so I mean 1,640 delegates
also constituency
more than that council of elders ni patrons ni be count cry be twem be 1,800 yes and you obia na be hu obia accreditation cost keke crampo ye be there and some police and some EC 10,000 befa refreshment be ye it is not cheap patron zena dey necessary it's the na etie ho asesa like as okay dues nanka 2 cities 2 years ye 48 cities in this year tum ye dey call 10 cities in the 2 years eba be 240 cities in the no na say ye betua nipa saying the betiase nipa saying the betim because all we are saying is enshrined and these are practical things on the ground a contest there could be and how to organize an election so yeah be on the recently consensus elections that I contacted it is not cheap
expensive.
So if Supreme Court directive for their bay me so pap I love it in fact ebema ye ni kapre no sabi ya de papa bi dua ye mu e betimi de abesom community no yenso ye ba contest ye betimi e win
amona wo ka say ye expensive no why will bear sa cost na wo waba no aba be win
no you see that's what I'm saying that it cannot be absolutely to say the akaz say obi en 2 years can obi adwen say free obi a between free no it's not going to be like that. It was any party as even the current system new entrants to 2 Ghana cedis a month for 2 years 48 cedis no going forward no if this system is going to work I'm sure penny for the better say we can't organize an election with 2 Ghana cedis per person.
It's true.
Into be jump ebi ana ko 10 cedis ebi ana ko 20 cedis now say you can call 500 cedis for average entrant. Because we have to organize the party.
Yes, party ubema ubetima be DMP, ubetima be the president.
Exactly.
Ubetima from Krababenya CEO.
And I say so party ni moya kono papa. I'm telling you.
Party there here.
NPP as a party new petrol moya kono papa.
Really?
See the competition that is going on, even at the polling station level, electoral area level, for constituency level, very attractive. It means the base is charged and is energized. Going into the general elections.
So send the pebia before you yimi from delegate album
no crow woman say if it's Adam in Fieso, I shall in free order. And your china ena or so for ever be I shall free say. Media men can sir. But the American to so say Metin Macau no sabi a human institution dear. It cannot be absolutely 100%. So this new ruling from the Supreme Court, it will take away a lot of these things. Album way, and all those things, no, it will go away now. Because it will be available online for everybody to see and visibly conducted. Confirms anything and all that. So now all that human element of mafia, Koso and all that. Recently, a TB or Bantama issues being in a kick.
Yes.
Luckily for us, Swamino was smooth. Everything was okay. BBI a comma. And everything is going on well On any identity. So all those items will be taken away. Cry now NDC for by election who their cause. It is even worse.
NDC by election there.
Baba Jama there no Kosuani meko nyina cause. Kosuani meko to me change obi agenda. Thank you. I also Nima Hono.
Yes.
On any identity. So yes, I agree with the ruling. However, going forward, the modalities will have to be understood by both sides, by party, kind of saying, party people. Also, running their party is not cheap. Especially so
it means you have to go back to the drawing board.
Everybody, all political parties, because the dynamics has changed.
Yes.
Everybody will go back to the drawing board. But like I said, this has only amplified our system that we are using in MPP. We have that structure already.
Okay.
Just that I'm magnifying.
Okay.
But magnifying so it also means
there's this
we have
question
to show more commitment.
The Busa lawyer say
right.
Ebe take away delegate system. Say maybe a police station chairman. Your benefits kakra menya o hunti no. So hunti mame energy the edge. Door to door near the adekoye campaign. Ube is a day we have to honest a jay kwakoto MP abana lorife BMP because your doors so there. It do honuma why never kwakoye campaign house to house and door to door. Ubi abetia do.
Excellent question. Now one thing I want to say and say even for general elections, if we be door to door campaigning, we move the blocks as well. Youth organizer 40 sim, women organizer 40 sim. Organizers institution a bedrock and almost a marketing campaign. It's me called door to door, house to house, bed to bed. Your barber bow pneumonia. All this is managed by a group, by a team, by a party, by a system. Now everything is being taken away now. And the why the best shows to conduct these things. And again, it's as though now. Yeah, in general election, I didn't say AMPP for 4.2 million voters at the Hodada. How do we get this number? It's because of the strategy we have now. We know that we have 70 members at the polling station. There were ABR, Springs of Life polling station A. There were 80 people were Springs of Life polling station B. There were to trust here Kotoko. So all these numbers, they come and they say, okay, Swami constituency, NPP database no kwano. You cry ABR 1 million people. Then you can boom all across Ghana. You say, okay, MPP, your database at that. Your voters are go heaven and down. You want 4.2 million voters. And not the whole that. I feel you can pray floating voters. No, you can go bonra NDC phone. You can go remoni who have best. I be nye biya be kahon. I mean be 50% plus one name. Okay. On any identity no. Na yetiminya na sa and be chere say indeed. Party adwuma yet say ye. Now says the system need be free hono. We need to go back, structure it well in such a way that we'll have leaders per each community, each polling station. Each structure should be well funded and funded. You oil the wheels of custom. Your bar polling station why in the shed chairman wake nipa say they expect some to about register and the woman saying the nipa 800 and all register them saying there. How many are coming to vote? All these dynamics is done at the polling station.
It's true.
About you winning or national, you winning or constituency, you winning or kind of region.
That's it.
Polling station here, Jumano. So these are the strategies that we use on any identity. So if the system is being taken away, that's fine. But we need to come up more ingenious with our thinking to have a structure, a system. Like I said, our current system is like what the Supreme Court has said. It's the same thing. It's the same, just that has been amplified. And this is a nipa 100 to about a polling station for polling station elections. I could be 1,000. 1,000 are they showing commitment enough to want to be part of the system? So on the what I say for parliamentary and presidential, but internally,
okay, so polling station specific say parliamentary and presidential.
Unless we get the ruling here, because also internal elections.
Yes.
But we can parliamentary and presidential.
Yes.
But internally, no, structure, no. We have our own bylaws, we have our own constitution, we have our own white paper we are working with internally for the party.
Okay.
Recently, elections are 2 years. We came up with a whole new electoral system I did towards our elections. We had electoral area officers, we had polling station, elections directors on the two about polling station at the constituency. There was even national directors on mobile two about constituency region going forward. All that was done. Initially, none can
okay,
but because we want more transparency, we want more involvingness. People better as a system is very transparent. But again, we can't be running a free system because the party will have to run on something. A funding is a party.
It's true.
Most of the constituency chairman be MP be constituency chairman be MP be na kwa 2 horse race. Omo na yi skasa. Most of the stage the dependence is on the member of parliament.
Yes.
And you also be rahwa. Wan ko teneka be ne waba. So it makes it difficult.
It's true.
So looking at it from the top, looking at it from the middle, from the bottom, system now Supreme Court there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, we like it. That is why we even brought the new structure now. However, there are foreseeable challenges that we have to sit down and come up and think through. Okay, this structure near we need a media CPP for no diabetes. We need to all these things. And see, I for one, I contested last 4 years for regional level. I contested for youth organizer.
Okay.
Kobe China.
Okay.
However, Coco drew a no. Like Kwabnasi Kasa.
Oh, Fwajo.
Oh, me come to na fe Kwabna. I am re. I am re.
It's when man go.
Oh. And if directive we so bantemwa. Ebia candidates are more national region constituency. Ebi so anke be change.
Okay, yes.
Ebi so anke be change because
scare the person to stay away.
Minisika kra no a mahofama ne maade ebi ana nipa benya mudo no ma boa me makodro medura ameso ma boa nipa. Ebi aka dynamics ne besesa. Onze ne ade ne so Supreme Court former Kadon Beka. Yes, you are so much super. And I know that we have learned persons within the MPP at all levels. Even polling station for any sebi. Polling station is the first level. But there are very learned persons at the polling station. You cannot discredit them.
It's true.
And the issue about top page. So now you bobo honey. Ideas be bad, maybe more interpretation. I'm saying, Kaish, MPP, you member of.
But they could be made that say
2028 they from
Majimabe kwa alaji hoda many alaji entwa some free as na membusa alaji say is CPP ready for this ruling here Supreme Court at the Abbey. Alaji mami musa CPP we are ready. For this new ruling.
It's a decision of the court. We can't throw it away. But I mean, I don't agree with them.
Mami Tio. Okay.
That's it. Mami Chawa TV. No, I show for now. TV show. You see, there been homogeneous this decision. First of all, every more I say, okay, your constitution article 55(5). Talking about the political party say, I'm going to me be a or mine umbrano enko.
Okay.
And I'm of us a delegate system in your mamma, but that's not the case. Go to our constitution article 2431. Article 2431 talk about district assembly, and I said yes,
district assembly.
Chief executives.
Yeah.
Also, the chief executive shall be appointed by the president and be elected by not less than 1/3 or 2/3 of the assembly.
Yes, 2/3. It's a delegate system.
When the assembly
yeah.
And assembly about 800,000, and I say 50,000. And so assemblymen about 8, electoral is 4 or 5. I'm not going to represent you or to Abanama.
It's true.
But this assembly works with all of us.
It's true.
So this delegate system, even in our system, parliament is a clear delegate system. But what we say is parliament
they go and represent us.
Us in parliament. And can law ever pass, Here and also you say law in ABCD. But parliament in New Holland. Parliament on say parliament in your representative.
Yes.
They are our members. I'm going to So we need to understand some of these things.
Yeah.
Now, so over issue about monitoring the idea. You see, political parties in this country is not being funded by the states. We have a right to associate ourselves We have a right to establish our party. We have a right to do anything, provided what we are doing is not in contradiction, and I say it doesn't contradict the law.
Yes.
But I think I can just say me pay while I'm a lawyer. I have no maybe a finance student. Yeah. But kakrama hunum to say even delegate system is recognized by our constitution.
Yeah.
So I go to my party. Let me party them say in Nigeria to me say there's a certain ladder udruwa not to abama ebimo. What you say? So the delegate system now. And so be on to abama bio. Or about police station.
Yes.
Police station executive. Police station executive, you know, every card-bearing member of the party vote for police station executive.
Yes.
Okay, every card-bearing member of the party or police station. No.
But there's a small caveat. Aside from you being a card-bearing member, no, I also a registered member at the polling station.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what does that registered member mean?
That is induced. And there can be a card-bearing member.
Like me voters ID card shows say I vote at that particular police station.
With the party there.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are two clauses. Okay. You're a card-bearing member, but you're a registered voter at that polling station. And so a good standing here dues.
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay.
What is it started this way. I'm a card-bearing member and a registered member at the police station. And I'm talking about me rep in the polling station.
Yes.
The journalists are organizing meetings. This is my party, no. All the banners in the fan one about me. So the band party Juma at the police station on there.
Yeah.
And also so I mean my inner field. Also so representing me. So come say be constituency executive.
Yeah.
I don't know when any power bit my Juma. Not to Abanama. Because constituency any Juma directly. Because a mobile police station, they come to the police station executives before it reaches me. So they be obi our part of our to about police station executive no one can we hear about party bio obedan ya na ya be tell process abi bibia and then the rule na police executive and every card bearing member for party vote so good standing no registered here vote at certain point.
Okay.
That's why a member no to be out you vote at certain point.
Okay.
At the police station level what to aba.
Okay.
Why you always say e call him also to mame.
Okay.
Police station executive na ko to ayi executive no e call register on to be.
Yes.
Yeah, and also a back constituency.
Yes, yes.
The connection that is a constituency in the region.
Okay.
So sure.
And a flag bearer so there will be a
flag bearer and everybody
delegate.
Okay.
Obia will be to play in the party. And yes, sir. Yeah, Tea Party and I say, Mumba Bonemu Muni influence.
Okay.
So such as name Jumana say Jumaya. The decision of the police station executive, police station members, will continue to influence every electorate.
Yeah.
For example, if you police station say you two constituency for police station for you two abu yamamu. Nemu a bad chairmanship for MPP. You cook at a panel. So kono ya catch us say Kotu Abama Obi office only go commit by Ejuma. And I Kotu Amano at constituency. Honestly, say also I go to say me too because we police station for say me too much.
Yeah.
To also go to region automatically vote for Koka. So to Mako na me na mo at the police station down. I have been fairly represented because they be panel aba. When the series me Tom Ekoto.
Okay.
The end result on the idea here. But so no can say I don't and yet. Mami yes sir. Remember to no say na open say obi atu because e sikasam neighbor. You are talking about me bribe but you don't talk about me expenditure. It's all amount to one thing, corruption. If some is spending more to win election at a real level, corruption. How about if party have to raise money, so much money to sponsor say every obianto to about so party, of course, cannot have the friends say Supreme Court. Do they have the database of party members who are paying dues? What influence their decisions? Because have they among the cost of election? So we have a 2B. As you say, MPP in this, I'm a big parties, 33 million membership.
Yes.
No, because about it, what it means is say you better say to the general election. What about security?
You better what every polling station.
Yes. Because police station about 800
members in there.
Yes. So you also taught every police station. Distribution of papers, security, casa staff.
It's very, very expensive.
Do you consider the party dues every year? Sign. Now I hear if a party and for that bill now, what would the party get money? Uncle Skinny for what purpose? So Skinny the money, it means in the next election also pay Skinny back. It doesn't know about another corruption. So we are opening another window for people to get corrupt.
Yeah.
Maybe fish and we should maintain the system. Never party now your more decision. If the the highest decision body is Congress. If the Congress can say the party, you own some members need to escape. You will scar. If I say I have sent an MPPA before elections, me flag better now. They can go ahead and do it. But what's your party that means I know CPPA you have in the office. We have about Minister Secretary in Ukraine, you have 1,000 members. Meanwhile, the Oko delegate system, 999 and number 600. So I say about 2,000, 3,000 members in Abatoba. What it means is every police station, every ghost piano, we must conduct election there.
Yeah.
Instead of all of us coming at one point to the election. So who will pay for the police station executive and be free? And our police station members are free with Abatoba. Who will pay for staff from Abakoye, easy staff from Abakoye? Who pay for their for distribution of papers?
Yeah.
Even in general election, sometimes they China 8 to about say papers and draw. You
Yes.
How do you do that?
That's a Frank Plains area, Hono.
Sometimes you look at the circumstances of your country and then make a law.
Yeah.
Mom, you know, as I say, America, man's a law and they can say, America will be $200. Because I American.
The economy.
On introduce an yeah, ABR almost system almost automatically.
Yes.
Yeah, hello. Maybe I started voting in 1996. In the system, maybe called first early because make up I order cake. That time I neutralized with MPP, the NCP, the MPP. That was the time I car Ejai Rollins ever joined Kofo.
Okay.
You call it, and the friend here talk. Party t-shirt, your sense and the form they talk. And to one who used to talk cap, a top banders and the shows, a beer, I did go coming at your tongue. And then you the mouth is cacao once and washing.
Wow. But still, a man for it.
Yes, and then MPP and DC, I'm t-shirt, no more. No discussion. So, Nipa wear t-shirt, I just can't wash and all about good use.
It's true.
So, let's ask ourselves, say, and how many, apart from executive level, I'm movie say, or to be a member appointment, you measure some to introduce you. Ordinary members, I'm going to tell you, who claims some means in people. How many of them have managed to assume to introduce? So, a financial officer, Uncle Shane, the data. How many people are subscribed to a move, say automatic deduction? How many people are subscribed? So, nobody got us a good look at them. Who are they? They are always owners of the party. Because if you say, one trainer, you boost and the next amount of contested position be. So, party never put an appointment, they enter for money because one contribute to the party. But other members in there, only voting members who. Maybe party the members of our Twaba.
Yeah.
Say, no catch any people and these NCP say, Obia was here, or quota party card, now what you do, Sinano, a mercer or Uncle Twaba. Another defect, everybody say, we end up voting for people who don't qualify to lead their party.
Populist vote.
Yeah. And I know me, Busan say, just because he's popular.
Party that wants to create some established candidates for a certain purpose. So I happen to follow as much as I'm and the sort of a conform tribal bias.
Yeah.
No for a can area like Asantiana or be a can Nina or Contessi. Maybe I'm people, and when you become a colony and I tell you, I say, also with the bear, a position we have a boy. I'm free crew.
It's true.
Gentlemen, minimum 7 men be away campaigns. Never no kuchu. And this is story me chama catch me. Me chama me say ya. So sheba be chama. Papa ye can be a couple 1 month na to abana sa crew man e ko share sa somebody man kana candidate no EPC. No so okay we. No so ana papa mu no so we na free crew we do kojovi. E ba se hwe kojo no ye kojo e kojovi. E sa bo ka so ye kojo na moto abama na dia. Onye kojo oye kojovi. And that's Kojovino in the Akan area. He lost the election. But he was a very good guy. Why? Because
decided they will vote for him because they didn't know he was an Ewe.
Yeah. Later on the host says, how can we for sacrifice a deep and for more? And it's happened everywhere. You can't go to northern sector in this country.
It's true.
And go contest certain position and win. One channel he because say chancellor. So when you open this thing, you may end up now. Friends say nepotism near corner.
It's true.
Necessary election over corner. Akan area. All the executive MPP will be Akan.
Yes.
Northern areas. All the executive, even our parliamentarians will be like that.
It's true.
Then the parliament will not be fair.
It's true.
And sometimes your Supreme Court, you move from soon to form Kakra. No, I'm sure circumstances are no make law. If I want to take this case to court, me one of the guys I was against it because me issue president to be okay Kofi Adams issue. One of the guys was suspended in NDC. Or court, the same court say, oh. Or somebody in state, the decision to suspend you was the party decision.
Yeah.
So go and pass through the party
system. Yes.
System. So I refer to you, and then you come to us. You don't be maybe because you question the leadership of CPP.
Yeah.
You see, no, CPP leadership it was elected by Congress. Go back to Congress and then let them do it.
Yeah.
If you finally with a president, okay, this man, Afoku.
Yeah.
When the people took a focus on young in free judges, they be meeting me in free Congress at our man. What I can do is a mess suspended.
Yeah.
Because it's a mess suspended.
Yes.
Till send the town on the vessel. But some in free was chairman a day. Congress.
Yes.
So I don't know when all of a sudden they say, yeah, so we got to see the Congress decision. I don't hear Amuna Mutuana Muntia using to be my. No, but
that is.
I like that. I like that.
Also, a training kind ruling.
But
what I've seen so far, it was specific. But I was talking about
parliamentary and presidential. I know you are doing.
Parliamentary, presidential already. No, we MPP for you. You to presidential.
Each cabinet member.
Each delegate in MPP had to be.
But that's
what I'm saying.
The court is expanding it.
Yes. The amplifier, it comes with its own demerits.
Yes.
And I know that Elijah Swag can.
Yes. Whether parliamentary or presidential, the end results will be the same. It will be the same. Can MPP come parliamentary election, any presidential election, come bottom Samia, come back you will be palms are quite here. Oh boy, but it's the decision of the masses. Your crofo what jam from the mass or the nano. Who say they may catch them for say even assemblymen, most of them are won by area boys. And you have people. Area boys and Manu Penasam not necessarily because
but not you're a competent person here.
Maybe a retired teacher be former police Papa the 3 months they go to then he disqualified them. I'm to Manu. So my opinion because in democracy in that strong, that well understood, like the elites. And I say,
the elite societies, the elite economies.
So jump could do that level now. Let's build it kakra. And now so I say, I'm a platform being able to discuss it. I'm going to deep. It's true. And not sure even Crofo minimum be brain this people now we say na so say me really look akra we me say people say degree in policy na e form look and fail a PhD.
Yes
we say democracy no e kuru akra there will be a time even police even ordinary card better member in the way by now there obi I'm telling you in NDC MPP CBP who say the party ideology there he doesn't know when him say you won't fear no me MPP for.
Yes.
No MPP. You won't fear me NDC for. So what MPP stands for, he doesn't know.
It's true. You're right.
And there's almost such person influence. On the more NDC who leads the party now. I shall say, "How could you chaff me, bro?"
It's true.
About 2 hours, I told me, me no be am going to tell my to our say, Papa no fair. The Papa no fair, but me go to my wife.
And you want Ghana for this one to buy. And you want get you.
I'm confirm be bona pass bo akola prano. Akwa no fair say. Crofo ya chena bono, I mean kasi akwa no fair. And it happens. People have certain feelings how the man attaches interest.
Ghana for was our sympathy.
And you know interest in politics is paramount. Paramount. People have will be interested in politics. Or catch yourself when you talk about you'll be shocked.
Yes.
So don't underestimate people. To be say ruling there me, in my opinion, and more political parties. Financially, administratively, and even politically, and more because at the end of the day, these grassroots guys they knew less about the politics, and now they will be determining what
decided.
And I'm why somebody should go for appeal.
There's another court has been a man for be argue say bit my babe and the upper babe Rupal law no be. So Rupal so moko pass say ya. Ekoye ye train finances say be a mra so no e bit do a certain point na e be and so be Rupal man be net da hona.
Article I forgot in the constitution. I just say a court cannot pass a judgment or something it cannot enforce it.
Okay.
Or court to me can say also major mere constitution am worry. Because to enforce one way in
okay. Okay.
And if court is going to pass a law, say yeah, delegate can say this can
It's a party saying because and come on, we say the cost involved. The cost involved in some kitwa.
Constituency election MPP, I say easy for the what you say. Now I say, oh yeah no.
Now ballot paper cries.
I'm not okay to
printed ballot paper.
Don't forget 11 portfolios.
Yes.
Over 1,600 delegates. How many leaflets are you printing per each area?
Over 3 million delegates.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all.
But how for this all more jogging near is exercise even on some more police station now more akopep men and more by boa or money at that. So could I say, yow. That's how they know say it. I'm saying you pay for each officer. Also, you call see a officers in a bed 10. I'm saying what I'm going to say. I'm going to say I'm pay 2 and 3 b. Okay, no say hey say it. I'm saying no can say any free. Or say black no can say no.
Instead of the baby say the Supreme Court should have considered most of these issues I'm raising here. Now we show democracy here and sign a map as this. Okay. Yes, idea. I'm for to you.
That's it. Alaji, but starting common info is doom so back and now your light.
And now my light go off around 10. And my name say now.
And power free minimum time and now free fee.
Free by 6 a.m. till 7 go do PFM in the morning. You can find minimum can find another light you know. If I may do central market light you know. So later me free central market light in the buy. Later me release a Greek or I release I'm your fault now that. I want to believe so I'm your fault because Sekobala is nationwide side and sharing your dooms. But there's one thing coming. Like I say, I'm based on balance, no.
Yeah.
I'm a lean for shelter and baby. Yeah. I'm some son. I will take 4 months to finish it.
Yeah.
And to endure some shortage of power.
Yes.
But that communication is bogus. Bogus in the sense that electricity and Siona utuma bakotu bulaw. And this me juma no kasa me India. What do you mean? And to me base when I do my matrasi.
Yes.
Give me timetable. Nemu say okay, me I'm going to endure, but maybe I ne o my light. My light 2 hours, so like 4 hours. And so now me nim so what Obi. That guy na contest for Nigeria, ADC leader now.
Yeah.
Nigeria you can get Peter Obi.
Yeah.
What say Oba Nigeria here by here by 13,000 megawatts of power.
Yes.
But Nigeria is using currently more by 4,300 megawatts. In fact, you're generating more power than Nigeria.
Yes.
So Nigeria you can get 24-hour power. Not even 12 hours constant power in Nigeria. But also Oba, want to me and providing that power when here by 10,000 to provide within 4 years.
Yes.
But what you do is say, Obama Nigerian timetable I won't say some more worry and I'm more Lagos. From the hour of 1 in the morning to by 10 and in the day no more light and go off.
Okay.
I will do it in that time.
Okay.
They say the from that time some issue generator my issue. But see I don't know better live in Nigerians than say what one I saw what one I do. So if there's challenge coming the best thing they should do is to give us timetable
and communicate accordingly.
And then Abia me like me, Baba no say, and a me like my 2 storm. Then I'm at that. So I could deep out power my body. And when some men lights in the cost, no friend of customers never be age. But you see, and there's one thing and this you should understand. Mama and say they are 2 or maybe they have cabins and most of them so. So I'm going to like challenge in the air also. Tell me they should also be careful. It's a government.
Yeah.
Because some of them people catch them say I'm bad do something bad. I'm going buy and I'm say I'm person installing these power plants.
Yes, and transformers.
And look the one even though you saw them install kind of on YouTube. It says almost about and maybe you see one every cable. So go ask them. I'm here careful, especially when happy with that intelligence as or more position strong. And you're good man because vote on me and intelligence in the last election. You should either maintain it or get more.
About 36%. 33.
They should either maintain it or get better. But somebody say kind of disappointment and yeah, the more. So those as I know now am I. But they may catch on some person kind of for Mudia. Among your light stable constantly by 6 months. Now you say I'm part of age. But so was a maybe light to teach me how to affect a shelter and sharing your good sign for them. I'm going to tell my capitation on NHIS.
Yeah.
Ghana for blame on pa. And you're careful. Me advice of the mind is one say if they have anything to try, it shouldn't be a shelter agent.
Yeah.
I'm going home. And just say training away home and send out match. And so we be a no fear or what you be complaining. But when opposition they out there woman weapon. So let's run the way a man some energy sector issue banner say I know a shelter agent is large. But the way a manner so that
almost handle
it's true. Politically they should find a way of handling some of this. It's not something that's going to help them.
Amamba Emra Honomo is doing so back. Emra meaning Sena Wukumasia. I didn't quite it was across the country. When we heard social media, and so that feda among us do you have lights?
No, wait. Yes, Gabi, Onyamedri.
Gabi, but production team say.
You see, you cannot create a Ghana for Ayana and Pesa Betia.
I didn't hear.
No crow when they say, a day in your friend doom so. It's a timetable by then officially I can say doom so abba. So that is what strategically or politically NDC is trying to avoid. But the truth is they are faced with huge challenges in the energy sector.
Huge challenge.
Yes. Let me tell you one thing. You know, because to me failure do stay me a BM and so no
Yeah.
So power generation is not exactly the problem we have with our power system in Ghana.
We've moved beyond generational capacity.
Rather distribution. Let me explain. It's like traffic signalization. Once I thought I would do junction, 4 junction, this one be a person called traffic. One control with EV MTTD and as a traffic lighter. We call Kakana, we are Bakaka.
Yeah.
If you know your word, may you never see a peony of Fado way more. So they be a large decline. Number by now, so now simple.
Yeah.
You know, I could Jana and no one better than a P.
Will be stampede.
So the engineering element, and this is purely technical, it's not even politics. It's the engineering standpoint that they've not figured out. You see, pylons are for the next 10 years, or 30 years in Kekahon. These things have been in existence, not today, not yesterday, and it will be there tomorrow. Busaonse equipment na Boache Jakunfa or the corrective Dumso during the era of President Akufo-Addo. And how is it possible? Said now we are faced with Dumso in this kind of way, Yehuni. And they don't also announce it.
So now Gabi.
I'm a home over So the point is a purely technical viewpoint. But unfortunately for our brothers in the NDC, they've not figured that out.
And can you need no?
Because I can't understand.
And yes, our technical guys now no more during MPP time and your money.
So then what explains how we are still faced with doom so now? I just want to understand you. And pylons, and maintenance, and a way.
Well, statement
if you are planning to do a maintenance on something, what is the structure you have in place to do your maintenance? For all industrial areas, where Dumkania for maybe 6 days. How do you run the economy on such a system? What has a funny saying? You pay your electricity bills.
Oh yeah.
Because sponsors in Sutia no more show.
Yes.
And it also breaches our gap now. How do you meet the requirements of your sponsors? It is a purely technical viewpoint. No more consultancy. However, my point is very simple. Dumso abba. But omun person omun bejia tum say dumso abba. Because timetable any hunting, they don't want to call it dumso. But you and I know say pro for abai.
Kanya ne jina swa enra ne say.
Mo. Omu wini yen. Omu ba ben mo ne keka wade be ne mo. You realize that at a point.
Yeah.
Yes, it was there.
Yeah.
And then na so omu ike ya correct kakra na say ha mo. Ebe twuma so papa. And this is for. Yeah, Ghana for. We've learned our better lessons.
Mate.
Na Gabi, meninu wi ayesa ko be kwai.
Mami Muzano.
Me go kan okra chere be kwai for.
Mami Muza Gabi.
Mo ni dum so asa be to Ghana for so Gabi, man nya de.
Gabi akwaba.
Yeah.
The offer say for the abusia for ho ye.
Oh, trading for kwame na mother room. Offer so mo ye pa.
Yeah, the radio.
For number holidays.
Oh, do go for number ho.
Mo say me the camera na mo na say me do ba.
Okay.
Me the car na ban dem e say me na dey come na me ma ye me taxi ni ho adwuma. O say na me dey go come.
Yes.
Go all the 47 constituencies.
Na grounds no yes.
Oh, say weekend me ni nu akuma Mahmoud Kaboris.
Yeah, me will send number mood or town a weekend.
Ah, we the video na boys me jani. Yeah, share media monitors na. So mo kan say this is the perfect pay.
Yes. When you correct pair, no. Where the 4 and 5 and I say 6 and 8.
Bro, a baby na baby.
And you mum.
And
you mum.
Move for a shaki we knew ya. Communication officer.
Nano Obeka Gabi sa
Goya.
Debbie. Nano be a selection be has a creative problem on social media no so much.
Let me obey the selection.
Maybe I'm a creative problem.
Creative
problem.
What's an up me won't to me? I'm going to want to mass. I got be I want to be some eat him now. There's a whole movie near the more for Minia, Lumis will be a I
didn't know Modum Canyon.
You know, when you're not the Uncle Abremio or Grubia. Now, so we are not down for him for a month. No more, go be like a word on 9, a boom. I'm a more pony, I'm a more can carry we are watching a boy, Jack with the other pornography studio. And I don't go for a pomon. What should I go boy? None of for a pomon say. Okay, none of that could not be cried with me. Fem, I'll pump the free number of what Jack. Say contract or their brain near you know, sign or misleading.
That's also or resign more.
Was he was misled rather than do a pomon.
Sir,
the boy Jack will there. And I think I won't. And another word I am a wounded in the near cheffing. So I'm making us. And you're going to do so be a man. Share. What can the same answer? What can all for this background? I can't have it. More for this background. Also get technical. You could find kind of sound just a production way. No more transmissions.
Yes.
If there's a disturbance and bit was away as near a torture will never be an egg cabo. But
Alaji said, Alaji Kasim said the last time, oh my, who said, will be a quack away. And she has you send a premier big Google. Mrs. How many tea and I can hear
if you be other jam, make you go on mother. So that last mature.
Yes.
I mean, do we are not die? You won't be 11 12 and women are not done. Make Garrett. I go on Macoda. Many tea and 9 can near 90. And I may have my barn up.
Yeah.
I maybe I could come once I do.
Oh, okay.
Then before I don't move to the moon, was that? See, be a moon, you could only be answer. Eddie can always hear the cocaine. So for the dog, so for
Reverend John in Team for Joe.
Cocaine, I know what that baby. And I only do so by and I and I've heard you almost see you fool. Yes, Uncle Sir, now you and I've done talk and we'll take cocoa. By the quiet. Obi on more court, the quiet, a fruit room, no more also. No matter Chamuku to bring, no matter some which other Safuku, bearing in it, sign a mass bearing on one shilling. And the almost Hannah Johnson doing any other technical. And people in the old body will be a buffo. Says you, Graucasa. Now one man patron by one or some quotation and also. Now gonna afford this. And he's a mamma and it's one time. It's media, the idea goes for us. Thank you for teaching. Say, technicalism. A back and yan, a big yan. Say, you're doing the first now. For 4 times, and you're winning back. I walk crazy, and you're doing Mahamatani and Yan Binad into the statements in the bay. I'm already to find a war story, you name the preliminary story, and one story in our Jacob. Can you do that? You do so. But so, I guess I do that. Says the over Yama timetable. Then I book us to young fan timetable. So, okay. Was will be a great timetable.
I know you see a amount for a Jane and see.
Also, be a great timetable. None of the say, Cassa. Na boy, I can't even talk. I don't know what you want to go.
And the guy may be so a maintenance or ECG for by year, the time to over no family. Okay.
Actually, I'm going to pound it. Can you grow the maybe? And they are more position. And then this is why I'm saying this. It's meaning young to was there. I'm one year. Can you have a big now? You're doing that. They're walking. I have software video. You're doing that. I am because made him one on bomb pine. If you're and when I do maybe a sorry or more years of you can hear the Yaduna effectubia. Men of us here different do her by. When you have going to do Canada. You do we're going to know that. When I get to them, you wouldn't want with a man over there.
What was it?
Who be that?
Who be that?
Who be that?
If you can hear the Duma, I just don't know what you're writing.
So I know then you do. Who bet it? You're buying home bet it. I was the only my friend and I've been walking. Say, I show her. And they were Bob over there when you don't want tomorrow. And I any doom can hear. And it was a dear battle of pencil was Adriana. Adriana did. So they make that. Tell me feel
would you put one?
I'm going to say Adriana Obedi or bar or any better. Any baby are better. I did him with as a problem. Do it to me, Adriana did. Some one was here, was some crew and moved to go school. Never get over meet pa any man
it about how to me the mutual man the school
maybe the abontin me say abontin
o man ni kanti aduane ni bi
woni da na aduane do school be do away abontin aduane ho na jimi asa efiri emu egu That's him. I ended the across what pass. You better move on at Asama.
A more good as any moon.
I ended to me and across what passing. The better move on at Asama.
It was a Montie and then the day. And yeah, Montie and the
argument. Yeah, that was an ask for better at Yam. Don't mamma and one channel they are tossing at see what I was. No, maybe I come maybe the media want and
Matigabi.
Maybe I want to go and a buffet now with the maintain the community and the enemy president.
Which is now Hosa.
And I am about the ever seen COVID in Tempe.
Got my Musa way so and the Supreme Court the ruling Biaba. Say mo delegate semna ya na mo ye no a mo de totoa ba erunti mo koboa sika no na mo be che de ama delegates ni ato ama mo no Supreme Court yi ntwam ya ma mo afe mo nye mo ntotie but ebi so che say e ba sa be ma mo pato no e ka bam na sa ka no why na betua de ama mo political parties no that be sa mu ya Supreme Court kan ono mo ya adwene
what one say politics me ni godfather me were god brothers
who ni godfather who are they
god brothers
ebi ne why
lawyer Abbas no reading and as am fina Mahmoud Kabori
okay
mwana me di o maya na lawyer Abbas no reading there yafuna wo ni Nyankopon ko so anhira because there be me say ba be mention na me
me tell den kan che o
o show pa okay ache bia Sunday awia bia ofre no review of the Asante Regional Communication
okay
placement am ye ni nyina me kan nyina wo me ba bi obi an kon me mu za bia
we anko okay still o yes see wo nyina o yes adwuma we any Abbas o ya de
na wa hwe me enso Des FM aha me we hello me do fit for
ene
ngwa me po hello 10 me ndo abi no fi na about 12 am me ginem la Abbas ndi so na me gina
Abbas no ready
what's now there but me ruling
one ruling
the Brazil
who ruling
victory for the Brazil
adentia
2020 buzamal ayi minia
Alaji ade
me fa form obe kwai ezi me niska
o fa form obe kwai
hwe se me go parliamentary candidate busa ye
for NDC obe kwai
me ni pogas kan go for the crazy we free ni o mo niska na mo fa form ena de betre fa de sam go sam bo so obe ponte de obeti magina NDC ena o ponte me ni acha ko ponte ni o cha de o P4 kwada primary P4 after busa na wasi we na no ma na wo so on so pe na cha ma me campaign man pa ento ko bi me campaign tia
some of us want perform
me campaign tia
sadia no be ye wo be kwai ni
me campaign me yan me twa Sunday Alaska so mo no na bi no mu me na me kan say wo ye elder nti won ko e so ko he bi nti won ya pa na na e wi asifo ye wi ni ba be ma na position me twa video ko ma ya ye ni sika o je obo ko mo bo ka bi anim Muhammad twa 40 cities o ga ni ato last election
yes
twa 40 ni ban do nti won ya no 20 de to na o be nya nka ni pe ko di 70 TV no e chemu na gran no to apete no na make nas then we say we be wura ya ba we man ka mi nya campaign say ya ko regional deputy communication
okay sir mo ba to mo regional elections in November me boa it is enke take effect by November
ka mi nya campaign no say me ti wo wi na make kan du an ko mu nyina ga bia na ko ni atoma wọ́n mi sọ wọn bẹ sọ mi jọ yẹn ọsì wọn ní sika obi kò gabi yẹn sọ wọn yẹ sika kura nfa alẹ náà mi sọ wọn yẹ.
ẹni ẹ ma tètè tì bí ọmọ tí bí kásá kọ́ wẹ́ẹ́ de ọ̀yẹ́ pọ̀ náà nso ní sika.
wẹ́ẹ́ náà bá ní primaries mẹka bẹ bẹ jama bẹ wí ní wò tech nkọ̀fọ́ ní máa nyájú ní ìpàdé fún mi bèrè gẹ̀nsẹ̀ ẹnu òbí sáà mi sáà dẹ́gbẹ́ mi sí mi mímú ọ̀yẹ́ strategic because ní ọ̀pẹ́ national organizer náà ọba bẹ kọ́ ẹ̀ òwúrọ̀ ewúrú mu ọ̀sẹ̀ mo dá mu yà ṣe kíláàsì ẹ̀jẹ̀ kọ́tọ́ fain bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní wọ́n yí 1,000 Ghana wọn mẹ́sàn-án kọ́tọ́ fain efi bẹ̀ kọ́ ẹ̀dùn at once wọn náà nti wọ́n mu antes awai nti òwúrọ̀ ọ̀nà òun ṣe wẹ̀ mu òun yẹ mọ̀kọ́ àwọn pẹ̀ TV ọ̀hún pẹ̀ nti wọ́n ló ṣe party rẹ̀ bá dùn fúnra ẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀dùn wọn kọ́ńkà ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ẹ̀wì mẹsàn án kọ́ bẹ̀ kọ́ yà so kẹ́ COP Alex Mensa wọ́n ní mi ní àwọn ráfù ní gyina COP yẹ sí COP ọmọ ṣe owó sika sẹ́nà mi ní àwọn ráfù ní wà bọ́ bọ̀ ní hún kúrẹ́ asẹ́rẹ̀ ní ọ̀fà yẹ ti sí mu ráfù kyẹ́ TV ẹ̀ kyẹ́ 4,000 n'o fẹ́ ní di ká kyẹ́ 3,000 ẹ̀ wọ́n ní mi sọ wà wí. No fan.
COP Alex Mensa. Allegedly, or check 3,000.
Allegedly. But even the ones that a bomb or
ni hu TV ni so asito on the ma omo no no so na mi ni ho
it is about jama o jano be kwai ye wie ye na mo faare no na make us it when you bioma e mes kana yan getengete is kana yaketwa
e be the 40 and 20
40-20 ndi wojia na fe wo hwe nipa once one to one ma we nipa bet my yan one dey what one man so na make us It is a best ruling. No,
but na amoso so ka bibi say ye bie mu sa electoral commission for adwumayefo a ebeba beto aba no mo parties mo na mo betua o aposifo ebeba behwe so mo na mo betua na mo se ska na mo de beje
ye mu nyina so mbana ombo
but we dey eba say amato no polling station bia o
to ne say ase ye bie ma ya to ye betua ye to na area no are so na make na ena no kura say congestion ye ko hye mu na ebete so ende bia be kwaya se ben na se police station ne ato ye area me ye bie na ye bie mu me go dey get be edu bebe the whole Ghana edu bu down say MC you guys say the whole Ghana from kaminya MC
oh yes
oh yes
oh yes
no yes because you be mu say be kwai and this abebe and this be be agina ne antoba MPP fu obi atu bia become far from na ko bi anyina but mu yo ni mo bia e tua ha e be to the sense that e be grudge me for say we discover ne ko hu ya me de menya so na make na ayi wo zo me ndo say this I say gabi di o tangalam say vo da is like galam say vo me support come be MC na me galam say ni bia say me ma so na make na in the sana na ko ya in this case ma na o say wo modi ni refi Asante Achem north
Asante Achem of the NC o
na South America akrache na ache na o ma ya
krache Asante Achem north bebo agogo Asante Achem agogo north yes ohene Kwame Frimpong
officially get be ni na meka na ya na rafu ko en loyo mu na wura fi ntia ma wura fi na wo bondi kakra
osesibi
ya ni ko yoko no ebi bifo nyina yi ni man ni na me ko me ni ayi George o ayi
o dwabe
no ne ko radio ni e kasa aso ofesi bensu over asana lawyer raf e ko en lawyer no bia ja na chidi enti we no so
NSS
o je first
NSS ohene Kwame Frimpong okay KO Frimpong okay Frimpong yeah but is there Gabi baby a wakodin de kwasi broni America ho de ba
so bone ma no pompa ya ma
sa okay baby a wadron de wadu brumo
skes come with this come by with it is more real bega and the friend that to move from baby with them e bega kra mo de no say scam you that there
yeah
yes ke bion ko wo bia to bia no what time bia besala to bia come penisa
na sa scamming fu isusu no no so ba boa no ho ano no obetua ma omo no mato ama no
ni pa do so o ya nyanzafo bebre be wo ma anya delegate woni se bi wo ko me na sheda obi da pranti do kasa ya ntuane atoma
oh yeah
woni se ye ni MPP ni ndisi ye so there was a controversial
yeah
me de bia me kam se tienti angofo ma me ma wo nyina ne se me hu na meka na me ye pure traditional me ni atro o ya nsuo ni ye gare ma hu fi enti panyi ni ko ma me wo be hu ni twom wo tunu so na meka na me se ye wo mpanifo mo ba ma ye audios be brasa ne se ya mo
mun fiu
me send ma se de wo ye na meka
o ka no kura kire no
me ka wo ye se ni ya tie se ni no hwini yo na dachi ya chiwa
de ya o mo responde so de o kai na anya ne de
me ma na nya de ma kan wi upa enko be de ya dachi ho se mba ni e ba fi de so fe na me ma bo
se na me ka kire
mo ha mo di me no se ma mi aso na atale microphone
a o de ba me me mo mo
so ka no kura sa je me do e ba ye obi akoma so ade when is obi to parliament then dia so bobo ni sika no ogu wa
yes no they change the next yes
we ongoje we kan nyina abona pilot owi adu election time no no afani pa go bi wudin sia no de amount wudin sia no de
it's true
sa ada no kai ko kan ni wuntumi aba
a stadium ha
ya ne mo move no battle ya ne ufi ya na so ba e mfifire ni so we pa ho ba we ko bra ni free ya na so ba no afuri ko so no asiri hey e di entra allegedly ni ase ya wa bi su wa ko use ka free man no me ho ba bato ya ni mu and this is kiss can do the million every china ba from youthful exuberance no so pay you day we dey ko bi a wa ni mo tie dia wo ka ba ifo dey hanka o tene kwakwa
oh yeah
no china me mo krenye policy no ba ya yes
o man fi no
this guy so no on the china for no this guy ni how ne won from on the business but when you go brand when you go this guy no go be kuro kwani galam say for this guy no be twogu ni atoma me dey I am the pa na e be bo say o mu hye mu kina na part once end this for a tribe pen your tribe
certificate ya say MPP for be wura mu
na me say no say people be say be near be wura ma do we for atoma don't you have 20 remember?
Yeah.
Okay, we never say yeah, near Twaba. Many of Kobe Gina or Cramentum.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
But when you have one better,
on the 20.
A drew by quite a permit, you know, saying before crap and as I'm saying any end when I'm saying, send no cross on my country with the moment. Say, you will position there being idiot. Your position, you don't just say jump to our bank.
Yeah.
Your position is here on mining shit.
It's true.
You can do constructive criticism. What for the moment? The media judgment and about one yet. Intended to bring down there. I could region dear but we.
I'm finding you.
Okay,
Mate.
Make a Beshia Stadium. As at the man now, boom, millions of damn money as a lie. Ever took a resident job. So,
oh, yeah.
And you're popping. I know
what is our darling boy.
They be any pocket to a blue pesca. No, the mango for no country, no, men, no, yea, not your father man. Because they be out here, what they say, a crop of form with the parliament, a year, will be contribution on the floor.
Any moment, peace in the
world. Be carrying. Do they share eating men some and is to come.
I did so say I see a trot drama or no ready.
What come from one
cheap of interesting. It's true.
Many was a baby so we will be
oh yes, America.
So first always go check our na massive. Only massive.
What's in the way?
Massive as a be different to me was a giant.
Lawyer and the appear could be.
No, so I made a penny. Made a penny for Domiabro.
Yeah. Oh, catch me.
And the master in my contact. I can tell you what ya massive.
What's here, Jessica and Jimmy?
No, that Pina wedding or na brabo boni na gas for yebia. This one went through. So make that. I will do a myself brochure when I want Dominia in also as any. Send our coin. When my young head,
Mate,
over Yaguma,
Mate,
not a group, Aina, presidential, Yem,
Mate Gabi,
Parliament, Yem, as a member, I'm saying you know about Toba, I'm a
never see him. There be trouble. Now, oh, I don't know. Many of you will be a combatant by Haji. What about you, Mamma? That's my papa. Oh,
that's a possibility. I make a president manager who met two. Almost the magazine to them. Obi and Mamma, on our agenda say, Drip before a good, another go for one note to Mumbo or Mamma, but quite 5 billion. I can write 5 billion, a coin for penny a day. Yet, you may drip coordinator. When they got the send me your controversy, who dear, a woman, I'm the argument, be for question time and some question. Now, your planning officer, actually, the one sheet too. You need copy in your boom with any of your sister.
To your pong, Obi answer.
No, my pajamas, I present by I see, yeah, which I invite the MC to give one quote. No, the master.
Wamaka will be able to say.
I didn't want to say, when I am to be first vice chairman. Only before those in the meeting.
Yeah, but that's it. Therefore, Gabriel is here do that. Montie and Kano, interesting to watch and listen to. Or what be in same at the Amaye. Mami Musa, Sasemui. Alaji, Sakomo, so my men starting fame fuel. Won't to me any account mine in a sem. Say, the lawyers formally, meaning say, Grace, by my appeal a year or more day, a court of appeal, or the better screen, so they Amaya. The lawyers formally on my file a case, and Oma raise 20 a year, yes, grounds. Our mode seeking for appeal at the amateur won't to me, I contaminate and that screen is so no. It's a Casa issue when NPP regional elections at Ebasono. Abum, who is your pick? Why they need Untumi there, a Washanti region, and they Untumi KC.
I mean, go into Untumi case.
Okay.
With the Untumi case, I am in the sense say the Marco Falapi.
Yeah.
Because when the judgment came out, not the response of the party, as well as the party members, especially party leadership, it wasn't something encouraging. Because all case in Kasana, from the beginning of the case to the end, the issue was about Minerals and Mining Act.
Yes.
206 at 703.
Yeah.
And that's amended Act 219.
Yeah.
Act 995.
Yeah.
Section 14 and honor 14.1 and honor as something now was say. And Brandon said, "Won't you emfa as a CB and transfer from Mobi?" So on coin a good age man.
Yeah.
A bra 1 year approval from France, the minister.
Yeah. Lands and Natural Resources Ministry. Yeah.
And it's a ministry the so am okay why the body now punishment can in 5 years to 10 years.
Yeah.
And I go for the buying 219 amendment to minimum of 15 years to maximum of 25 years.
Yeah.
She's out here judgment in the Ghana. Mamina Hama or so many things say. Was I usually be afraid of circumstantial evidence? Say, and them say transaction in 9 was done undocumented indeed. Or share for no a similar corona at Tibiana and a similar cocoduno. Officer see the echo. Because one, the woman was convinced, say, and here no question owns me can say, a branch and I and Okumu, unquote reclamation by planting a coconut.
Yeah.
And the Dutch or coconut now, or the scanner Chenica. But she's convinced, say, assassinate baby, I cannot want to me and your mining was on. A whole woman or say, guy, and mining, no for proceeding and for your reclamation, non balance. She's convinced that. Especially when the guy was caught with golds. How did you say, a honor to gold? They told me, want to be the guy in a monocoto, excavators back about 29. Excavators, you know. And yet 29 and to make a reclamation. Excavator, reclamation by the bay. And why now, no, mamma say, oh, she's coming too. Mamma making comments already statement and say that a contaminating casa has no board.
Any board of directors.
When the layer per se or distance a contaminating from a wound to me using a company law. I'm not gonna say the company has no law and no board. Be an to me and he's doing it orally, undocumented, and any habit. Tell never be away, no. On one and no quiet on Charlotte and Funk on Island, and the board or the because a board decision that take his I'm transfer that number to you to me. But what do you want to do me like a now at the tail end of the judgment, okay, any lawyer take over attach ya, I say, Mammy averting in mind to a Land Entitlement Act 1030. Say, you got a transfer of land unless we on a document, a lease of documents. A document of lease say, I do it there. Officially, my transfer the amount mercy. And said I got what transfer land amount.
Yeah.
But what do I know can you can say why transfer land?
Yeah.
And the sad interpretation of compensation seeking from Supreme Court. Sorry, my minister say she's convinced say there's no ambiguity with the law. Because okay, during the education case, Supreme Court by verdict we say they are being inundated with cases in court here Supreme Court intervention. What Supreme Court does, we say Supreme Court interpreted law when there's a clear ambiguity.
Yeah.
Say law no ababa afanu intersena afanu. We see ABA you can say jina hono so chiao. So jina openting. Until what does that mean? The court now can say under these circumstances jina hono mean say. And I mean say. But when a bus clear say a boy bema any bema you can say oh na bema all no phone so Bema who so Bema no no for so they be Bema. And no do fan ko so say me na between say Bema no so so do say can me fit some constitution no because say be e source ano a trace omission na ka say na so law no yen so amasunti dem see na no judge ka say she's not convinced say I did not attach a raise or grounds or too good in the judgment. Now the time because I'm not comfortable with their actions after the judgment and they say they came up and be doing this tangent running on triviality and you could cry for you mean and you could cry for abanga and I was asking myself say okay so actually you go for abanga and I mean the court and won't be on sell law for 20 years
then I'm more to get him out.
You mean there want to be deserve to be in 20
years.
But you mean the end there
he doesn't
do the battle like you don't fight your case like that. So if you say go and look at the judgment and then punch holes in it and go for a appeal.
It's true.
And thank God on my side. Now the back of Amuya music M1BP say that issue about don't even compare your mama chow. You don't compare your mama chow not seeking for clemency. If you don't compare your mama chow,
almost say no, he did it. He formally
and I'm telling you
did that by
he should have done behind the scene.
Apologizing to the president and the first lady.
Okay. Unfortunately, President man Clement no pay upon here. President be that was by our body for chami publicly. That one.
They be no mama
but so in the public here, it amounts to corruption. Say ne your mama can say, "Mama won't to me clemency."
Yeah.
Me feel say your mama is corrupt because your father chanting our man clemency.
Oh really?
Or that wouldn't know man clemency. So did that time and then that time.
They be on health grounds.
And then because they should have done it behind the scene. The more cases are no more to me. Perifor Monica, where dear, more perifor we have access to Joma. And Joma, what I learn about him is President Mama. when you be difficult in communication or a difficult person. So we a very free, open guy.
Yeah.
So Mumu have access to him. To move up behind the scene, it's only a more bonny. Baby, could be clemency is part of the act. I'm saying 72. I think 72 on talk about clemency. The president was supposed to do so, and the president the power chop. When I'm so why you're born into a person, power chop say for the born in the chain and son of a say. This can be done behind the scene. There are elders of this country. Of this country, Amokasa, His Excellency President Jomama, will listen to them.
Yes.
But Moko publicly, and the Jomama has happened. We say, and the paragraph say, why aren't you say Jomama Krasu Waji a chopana? And so what? What they are doing, they are setting a very bad precedent. If tomorrow, Montie is giving clemency, everything so or part Jomama Chontina, you might clemency. Or chances some may be the prisoner. Most Jomama Barra, Jomama Pacho. Clemency. Then it become absurd.
It's true.
So if you say the approach on that thing should have been done behind the scene. I don't know how to say. I'm more to me. Some of our trans are more, I'm more to me in this case. But now the first I'm putting is I'm challenging the decision of the conviction. So the grounds of conviction are circumstantial evidence. Mami doesn't have enough circumstantial evidence to do.
To back.
But all the Mami already my many judgment. It is some of the things I want to be kind. And then my many grounds to do all these things. Because look, me I'm to you. So me a judge. Me look at so many things. To me, and the continent radio so can say. No or yet farm and be. Our for Crowley say Ejura.
Yes.
It's about 100,000 acres.
Yeah. In Suta Ejura side ho.
Now or yet pa no upon home in so toy no. Meaning so no one's on the toy there. Eba washi ebroni na.
What's he say ebroni na?
It's a no comment. It makes mercy. In so they can do anything. It doesn't matter the size of the land.
Yes.
That means planting during rainy season and be planting air risky. Until who will in his right sense of mind? But me mom dear, we call a friend, a friend of reclamation. Nama planting kube. Kube be take about 4 years minimum. And send a yin. Nama ton atimeka. Who will do that investment? So my minister say, side decision of Kuben, afterthought. So what didn't judgment?
Yes, yes.
I say in any part of that.
I feel now what you
I just say obey you
suwe.
Yeah. But the attorney said they are branching of or a plea bargain in air no kumukano. And I mean Thomas say, own to her emphasis can be ya. And because I know they are viable, plausible. So what you will say to do that Kubetin is implausible.
Yeah.
When it means a year idea will pay. No right, nobody.
Are they take you 4 years?
4 years, so good you 4 years. And I said, and your community now may be few. But I feel we doing from grounds. Then so it will be too correct to me say.
It will be said.
So me them me and me them because to me and you be me brother when I see him we are fine. I hope you pray say about. Say Clemens will say them. But if Clemens is what MPP want and you're underground, we don't need to hear it. If for more cases so they should fight the fight to make maybe I say when they are before this appeal, we say when they are going for the appeal, among targeted 2 places, conviction and the sentencing.
Okay.
Because there are 2 different. Conviction is whereby a judgment in the sentencing is whereby also be a sentence in it also. Mama example, so all follow a grada issue. Tell me the lawyer could appeal. Lawyer like I said the conviction is the only problem. You say I grada the air bunny. And take the conviction is all right. Name the sentencing, being a first time offender and also judge and say on to some man. And judge can say, then we use the minimum. Coincidentally, minimum near 1 year for a crime.
Okay.
It is why 1 year there and I'm 1 year. That time so why 8 months.
We all try 8 months.
It's like 1 month no film. Yes, a judge call lawyer look be big gidi. We use technicalities. To be sure mom go they should go for the convention and the sentencing.
Okay.
Yeah, be adom na but I'm go for sentencing kwa there. The minimum the court can do for them
is 15 years. Yeah. Mate. Mame Emra amohon. Mame ntio.
Yo,
the alaji di amamuni.
Chairman Bernard Entry Boesia. The current Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP. 2-term constituency chairman.
I'm on pay your mic and a kakra cost from me. Good.
2-term constituency chairman for Bosomchi constituency. And 3-term constituency regional chairman. Baby Odebia Yachiano. Now you're wishing you well. chairman baby I will be also shedding nenya areshemu party for your jinamuma na yebeka wasem so ama. First of all, what was it? 3 times. Was on 2 times. So first of all, the conviction Abba with regards to Chairman Wontumi in relation to Akonta mining. My question I always ask is, can you give what you don't have?
Can you give what you don't have?
Yes.
Sesay.
Nana oti hoy was a kobi mami nsuo. Mini nsuo a meti ama nsuo.
Ebi ana mo so nsuo.
Ebi so ana mini bi.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Okay, yeah.
Good. If there's a conjecture, now I'm choosing my words very carefully from the High Court judge. How they
Justice Audrey Kokovite.
Justice Audrey Kokovite, good. How they issue nearby. You see, is it regards to Akonta mining or is regards to Bernard and Chubuesiako? First of all, who gave the consent to Henry Ogum to go and do whatever that is said has been done? If it is Bernard and Chubuesiako, what becomes of Akonta mining? And if it is Akonta mining as well, why convict Bernard and Chubuesiako? That's the first question. And in any case, what's the media amount? What's the one farmer me? And I will say me they say in a mouth, and I'm saying me far say in a mouth. This is circumstantial on your word against my word.
Yes.
What evidential proof can we state to whatever that has happened? You see, beyond reasonable doubt doesn't also mean beyond all doubt. However, in the court, you had evidence nekasa.
You're correct.
And the proof to me is that indeed. Media diana myself acquire reclamation. My farm myself acquire reclamation. Will say according to the inference of what I'm picking, this is where I'm getting it at the angle of what you brought me. I think it is not enough to warrant a conviction. And that is how come we are at the appeals court.
Okay.
I appeal the decision. Because I cannot give you what I do not have.
Yeah.
And if it's your word against mine, why the any engine? Especially when you buy a police phone, why no bechero? Oma no more mining on the whole.
Henry Ogum.
Henry Ogum nene call for good. Nyabuto bajo. Henry Ogum nene call for na ebechi. They were subject to the case. Then the Attorney General decides to flip it around and make them rather prosecuting witness 1, prosecuting witness 2, which is in the judgment. Now, whenever it is a circumstantial evidence, there should be plausible deniability or otherwise. And it should be stated clear, beyond reasonable doubt, as stated in law. You see, all these things, me, I'm a lawyer, from my layman point of view. If you jinasoka se nuntino, you jitum se now they are the man so legal man, I think it is not sufficient. And for that reason, we are in appeals court.
Okay.
Okay,
Alaji. But or the man is on reclamation.
From the beginning.
Okay, they finish.
If I want to be the next of a man, I will say case again.
It's true.
But I don't need to say
Medemao.
And I know what the man so, and that's how the man so. That is why a judge a person, in a lawyer person, no. When you two say also a confirmation, approval from the ministry. What transfer should be documented oral. Attach a and say, as far as any documented, there's no transfer.
Yes.
And don't
you see, that's why I also come into so Nanatio.
Okay.
According to want to miss affidavit or jitum or the man. In what capacity? As a contaminant or as Bernard and Chubo? That is where the contention is.
There's no board of directors.
And then it says media amount in the name of a contaminant or media amount in the name of Bernard and Chubo.
Say to her, wound to me,
is wound to me.
That is conjecturing. That is not evidential.
No.
That is why we are in appeals court.
But approval say that a contaminant has no board. How can you establish a company which has no board?
But also brings a question. Say,
the general managers
come in patch.
So you see, let us not pretend as if we are
department. That's how register company. Provided board. It is your contaminant registration more. Why would they not they say how say they are board of directors?
No, you see, let us be careful with this conversation.
Yes. Yeah, no correct.
It is already in court. It is already in court. We cannot pretend as if we are judges and lawyers.
It's true, Alaji.
Or they are very careful with how we craft this conversation.
Yeah.
For content. You bet straight for ni ahwefo na ya sremo whatever that we read and I common knowledge inference and if whatever is in the affidavit whatever is in witness box etc what we've read and the answer you can yes sir good my point is very simple now hey are you the owner of Owia TV
David
and the worker say o the TV ebo ho ya mamia mejutu ma ya na mejutu menye
say nya media ma
perfect. And say, Wokra na Owia ya dear. In what capacity are you giving me this TV? Is your general manager aware? Who is in charge of the day-to-day operations of Owia TV?
Yeah.
Are they in the know? Say in a why?
Why?
You see, let us not, as if I say we have more knowledge than the wisdom of the Supreme Court and other wisdom of the judges. Justice Audrey
Kokovite,
very intelligent woman, brilliant. Okay, then discredited. I feel like the original so the conviction is not sufficient enough, and that is where exactly. That is where I'm saying that we are going to appeals court to seek interpretation on a lot of the items or the original so the a conviction. But what's the matter? And you can't want to be brain, and shut down your day.
But I'm out for her the politics of it and I'm more day. Does any large king?
Oh, you see, initially, Attorney General Bay issue the political press conference. Ostetini clearly said, Galamseya Chairman to me, he's in court. And it is categorical, we can look for it. He stated it in a political press conference before even going to court. So yes, on another political press conference on the other side, yes, you stated a political conviction. However, the legal matters are only deal with in the legal items, it is in court. And you can say, you so high and so high, or Chanako Yako for contempt. In the year, can't want be bria, and ye. We are just pleading. You were talking about clemency, the fact that Yakopa na Chow and all that, Yaw Boamah Chow and Kekahon, and is a bad precedence, etc. In the first place, it was a news publication here said, Chema to me, Apa, Yaw Boamah Chow. As to the confirmation of as what was done, it wasn't done, it's done in this way, who was there, etc. Nini na anu yenim. If you grab a catcher, say, minority speaker, Afenyo Markin, any Kennedy Japan, Echo Yaw Boamah, Hoko Pacho, my own to me, or sorry, I no be Sunday, a wound to me a video, say, is involved in this, the jailing, all these are conjectures. Ubia Samba, Ubia Sonny Pan, no Sonny Chi, no Sonny Sissy, no one can say the ope. On any identity, but Mestre. Let us look at the matters on paper, at the matters that matter. Nien kan ho asem pepepe. Chairman want to me sebi baby odano enya kono. Opanyin no kra no ne ho fa no. You would wish say kabana kranko. What do when you ko ho buntu me da bremu a. Anyway, the bompai. We are in appeals court. Yes, Renyame. Trade upon some tone supangu yes. So baby anambia chairman want to me. Yankopon and show mudding. Na ube pienche. Upia yebe jubilate.
Gabi. Na unto me say do baby na no ya akora na de na dru baby edru na asem no nya asem a na wo se de na dru sa na tie Gabi.
Na meka ekrom ye no bi kire se ohwesu nya akwa na so ekrom ba ko de intense ba ko de mo franfa adwi.
It's true.
Na meka sure se asem bi a meka bi a me fox ekrom ye no am de me get to me. Was it in your chicken was it? BMP for you. Now don't move on to me. Yeah. Only on the interview, I'll be what I'm making.
Your bonfire so be
also a bonfire. O bonfire also so your day.
No gunsa so empire.
Ugunsa your day. Ugunsa chre day.
Na say no empire.
Ugunsa say no kre. Any here. Na unto me. in the political party as MPP, Council of Elders, not them go for Dr. Yaw Boamah. They are the open Papanifion, Council of Patrons, Youth Wing, Women's Wing, Financial Secretaries. Obia no bo wontu.
Omoka ho bi na sama na ewi ato no.
Board. You say Ibrahim Hama.
Yeah.
We need board.
Or board of directors.
No, or by across firm will see you what the example. We need board.
Your board of directors.
Omo bo wontu. I catch for party and in the four party. Omo bo wontu. Omo bo. Issue ni start your court. And I catch you say Maya no mu anyway. So I see two see that my wife and I had man. When we obey now in transfer. Now man get it angry.
Okay.
And that made that show women behavior. And then they say I'm a course.
Yeah. We say bachelor.
Okay, you and the man so we can't something them ya on the background and ya but I at the chont. Walk to judge or your pa. As soon as we in the scene. The end of Crown, one jail to the end of Crown. So they make it.
Yeah.
Then the minimum okay. And I went in, was it one went in yet, and I win yet. No more master Quashazi, Master Piaku. Or do baby every day more than was what you are now touching out at Abyss. Now the judgment and not 2 to 5 years. And another band was what they call 15 to 25.
Yeah, 15 to 25.
And 1 year 20. Appeal we to become 1 8 meters.
Appeal it to become home.
To establish fresh evidence.
It is we tell you cry. Lawyers one echo.
Samuel attach here and the MPP board.
Attach here. Drew, I won't say I'm young because they are going India. They are not helping issues. So we say turn on the money for us at the other down.
Yeah.
That's an example.
Actually, you want to say 1 year. Messi a tune to me MPC transform. H1 what was. Nation Kenya, me who be quite MP. They were charging of SB.
Yeah, rough.
Who's what it was. So almost 1 year, remember. And I can't say we almost were a political prison. Prison. They can be a buyer can be now be away as a way of rebel and what can against. Yes, as a bureaucrat ballot box and as a politician. We batch out. Samurai boy could be reclamation. A MPP and this. What's what you did? Could be reclamation. A MPP and this. They are not helping my brother. What's the meaning, Papa?
Yeah.
The ones who are telling him and the end of the say, Opacho one bacho. Nature will not forgive him.
Nature will not forgive him.
Yeah. Yet, which I mean, which I mean, na me just make me solidarity awa me just some of our part of one pen communication me say me fireman na me nyɛ ka ho de me ka me de e a tiefo nti na mu aso no na kuni akwane we de nyansa mu no bi ava de some of us will communicate to appeal to the floating voters the learned any omo mu se omo ni de me da ekwachi and then go for me na tamu so da so me na tamu da so da me gana me na me timi communication na mo office mo say me za phone friends and this new Muslim will not dream dog. Then why original this I work.
Yeah.
Inti say want to me the obi atemo say oh yeah they use where they no there's no way nature will forgive you. What about ko here Alan Jamatin video?
Okay.
It's a straight nature case. Could tell you can a straight nature. On penny mama kwa de wan kan he. The oga say one any made the Daniel man and they will be an kan he. Be ahwe so na make na. So where captain and there. No because policy na Owia. Na me be ba ye kan nyina ye wi obi akuni fio. Wona ashim. Da bia me say wo hwedie a wo de mu eno no yonko a da bia ne de woni na say etu a e wonko na ye de ato. The ye kan nyina ye jam say the court to chair but me nua sana because now you've done the right thing. So far na mo gana we political reason.
Na ko ye court da ho bobu.
I am krata. Ah we say the na bia me ka say wo etibizu let me zuede esai me say owura Dominic Akrotin agene one slim side me say wo de kraman a woni mpam nimpo no ni mo chere e kwa hayo we kind. You have no idea. Satan no miri forest. Order evidence. O say almost
evidence o mo gu ho.
Na so mo ko e so say kasa. O mo no o mo ko ye. E mi so e kasa wo. Say the we obi ko ye na dance. Obi kura apre no ko di dance we mu say wo mu say ne kwa e content. Do no wo yi ni wo sim wo ko di dance trodo. Ah kwa ne. Sa exam bangay. No one ye ni ko ke ko contest. Ana ye ni kai ske mu nye mu na no kwaje brozika oya mangwa se driver ebura ama boto ama kai ama no mu zo ene ama na ye kan di agwa se ye kasere koko board contract awo je ma so kwan wa anye waji o mu kan nyina ene egu ene ya mu ka che o se we ye mi ko bi kan ni am bi before ni kan nyina me si Sudan da anasa aboy chede asa ne be dan ne yem ne ya wo ne yem pani ne fie ni ye dai eni mu bi we go ngwa ye kuranga go find na wo ne ya na za ni ti be we dan ne wo se wo no ketu bi da wo na mai de if you wa de ye wo within the MPP itself and you are say we are boni bi a engofo emfa wo emane na edi so na me
o mo abeteoto
ya da bi ameka say policies na ye wo ye no obi nso ye wo enti mamu mani ye hu se mo ke camera fo me nyan wo be chiche technical zin na di o mu yan say unti me wo hin ze
o nsawam
ni fie wo ho so can see about them from see I find a master cars ko ya be we ni e tata na busa won say onku a na o jide na bia we say say o pese onku a wudi o pese onku a fomfa o pese wonya bibia afani obi aja ya e hwo man to the fo in power and even now in the position bi o maka kan some ni bombe berebe
e was in the case
me no ya baby ka say nanga so mutumi gene nsam no tum dentam nanka judgment no ko bituma nya bia be 15 that's the lowest so that make the minimum but bia no mo twen nsam ne ko na so okay ni na aka won abedru
20 no
timi de mama we share no all the best
but
o mo ga so ko mo banyi mama so mo banyi mama I ga say wo ma untumi we the clement na ayu ne say na mo tebe kro ne
odem
ho wane clement and this organizer bi okazo meja aton kran ni e woda hu da mu yin
organizer de ya
ni wo opposition we need to go for matter mu ni ya threatening case bon guy
okay
and this had na na me nu ka say asem bi okura e man on team man
it's true you can dem yen kana bonten
wonti mi afu ma chonti meja say we jana ankotinya ati ni za de yin tanu mi de za da kutu na so ga say ni me yero say yenya na meja did you mean say it be so net me dey eso de wonti mi be bi onu anu hu agogira ayi onu ana why na da bi am ga say ekose na ye ne ye wa ba mu ye si fans for iso mani hu ni mani to age de am ga say aboko ere what ndc bi awode na anye ayi ga na ye brofo mi say appropriation of funds
misappropriation of funds misapplication of
oh the make na and na me you do my go for me ti bia na you do say na ko
ki hwe
yo na me de me mesra wo hwe me ga say me say ya na me come back bi ma kan tro e duru wa so na make na because be say MPP person ni no be you name one person am to be na tum so
and then you monti
is it one
chachu dem Victor Salome
kampe pra
bebrebe na say kwame pra dem was we case almost 1.4 baby say man we dey dance here 31st of 1 year it's okay in the end I don't want to get go man dey no me ko go monitor camera this was the name no na go to social media me get be share my phone when you ba ko me wa
ma te gabi
and then want me echen and pempem obodom puduo oh bodom puduo pa
na my wedre ne de ne ko
no ya we ne ko no na susu ye ne ma o ye ne ma boni galam se ma ne kan mo so onye yi gold say papa no say e mo fa na brack o ma na odi adanse was excavated 23 na
23 no mo fa ko
mo 20 year adwuma
20 year adwuma
no ya reclamation but fa na brack account gold akakra no nya abenza ni nyina so ndi onya bi o
debi
no ba kapa
mate
ndi do tano ni finance so ya so ko bi so ga so wonya won the first ko ni pedi akiri case ni mu ya da fe na ka miensa menu ya na ka form ehwe otuturubu asasi ya mpinya mo tafre na mse ayaka tada no mu se Yeah,
ayeka.
Coming, Tassie was saying, maybe the minion could be I am. Ayeka.
But
indeed, you're rowing away.
Mate.
The minion upon us, young Median and North, and no country, and
Odaya say,
no Vancona, and I want to was answer.
Cottage in the red.
Was ever make as you because you were
what catching so really
45 years.
Yeah, really. And a very well. It's a one way.
Highest university hospital teaching hospital prison. I know, Budo now as I want to add it. But Nina,
a foot to seven.
As if I'm near or Pataquan, Quabob. And I thought also, lawyers make medicine. Only lawyer be a case of case. Oh, wait, you go away. No, but I don't know the deal.
Would you over here?
Ah, Mr. Lawyer meeting was sending against me. Yes, spending was I get to cook. A man who can't have bomb. So we know quite so the last name of the other. And one hour.
I was some need
you. And I want to say there have been a 1 year ago, I want you guys to reclamation and the intent. And I want money if you do it. I can't. Chairman, or the cake. AJ already. Okay.
Matagabi. My memo 2 minutes on a NPP regional elections here, but before that, ya Grace Pachoma picture be of a year Prince of Riata. Prince of Riata, no ye me mate. Yeah, you could see a dear crazy or yemra or ye law. Yeah, ye henimus senche. Ababa Montie said Mrenim for Prince of Riata. For Prince of Riata contested for Ashanti Regional Deputy Secretary for the NDC. Prince of Riata contested for Ashanti Regional Deputy Secretary of NDC. That we the best NDC delegate. Abranti said you will see a some NDC party no region yimu enya sem ketwa. Nyamia dom so ya usua de epigenimu a enche bia obeba bonte semrenim for ni sue hunu ni nim dia wanya mo man kwan no for mesom party no and what demonstrate over the years osoma so ne wasi aton NDC party radio so Ashanti region ya region ba kwa so ya branch na asisuo na asubeyi wanimu pa sa we NDC ni na watena kuremu no wa survive na radio adwuma no kra watimi ayebi ama radio ya babetiewa na nafomu Prince of Riata afa ne nyinaamu in service to NDC party no nyame anim ni delegates mu hono moboate na momfa tumi mba no na omesom party na eyosom ana de ba besom mo yakopon ya adom agabi elections re ba so in November oh enti mesre etwa hene ne esi ahenefo a wo NDC party mo se menua Prince of Riata oye colleague wo media industry no mo wo regime mo agise bia ompeso obeka na kre Prince of Riata na montuo na ne nkomo nyina no was in support of NDC wa ye adwuma wo kuno ho asaswa ye ready say o ma na nso a obesom party no deputy Ashanti Regional Secretary dachi lawyer obedi ne simple kra mo fatumi ma no na onsom mo kama wo regime mo mamemra alaji wono mo alaji Ashanti Regional MPP elections. Why then replace chairman to me as Ashanti Regional chairman? A Hong Kong na mehe. Okay. Maybe any other ones we are person. Yeah.
Election for the future of the party.
Elections for the future of the party.
Yes.
And is it?
You are entering an election where one lose seat from 45 to 30 something.
Yeah, 39.
39. Yeah. Means one lose out of 47 seats, one lose 8.
Only 8. Yes.
Now 8 we cry independent.
Yeah.
In a stronghold like Agogo. Oko election opponent and cross 30%. Our quite 33. Oko election parliament now more. You almost got an absolute majority in 2000.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Abaya hang parliament in 2021. Now it's own number 84.
Yeah.
Who calling election? The party seems not to be attractive to the Gen Zs anymore. And who you be a bit my revival party. Be to rejuvenate the grassroots.
Yeah.
Mama for go come back to their senses.
Yeah.
social election MPP call over 2 million votes na man kotono. Among some kotono main this for. You protest votes.
Yeah.
Wait them but also so them wow. And be no call. Yeah. Yempe ebia na be amu ya ebofu mu nso. So this party into abandon there. But some person no. So one say here dey up or you either remains the same thing or this time around kwande over 20. So to change this thing who you be I'm for look him to be appealing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as I'm ready to listen to him. Look, sometimes politics you learn a lot of things in life. Your conflict we see a party in the caucus of voter issue. Now that time they need person on the title. Now you're officer in the region. You could do one. You could see you could see Primo Bifio. Like I said, I'm more because one estimation about this old man could be. Mama no kwa Montie make some no because if any both no mo yam go do up no listen to you they start attacking and to mo ka some no to ka some no bi kura na e so mbra ba na say abutoyi ma ba na be now
okay ma sensu egu asem no so madin
enti this time around the party needs a nipa we chairman obeba omo hu na mo move
okay
Montie make ka bi negative about you because we there when you with us we there or the new face be good ideas na sound they making na no you should know, say, there's one person you can see it from him.
Kokofuni Kokahwaya.
One MVP, when they are filing theirs, almost submit of a file, you can see clearly who is rejuvenating the party. For the first time, my own MVP have come out in their numbers, jubilating, dancing like BBNC. In fact, almost the almost surrendered, say they are protesting to me out there, but they came out because Nipana will lead you on and you hope, Mama. Side upon Nikuka. They saw a hope. I'm hoping that man said, with this man we can make it. Papa, a new hope is the new light in the tunnel. Now I feel say, but we've seen a light. Okay. This man can lead us to the land 9%. So, but if MPP want, say, I'm a party may look attractive. I better say, they are appealing to people to say, Mon fan chayabium, no for MPP now, for so, but somebody chamwa. They should bring personnel bar or be anka say, 3 minutes ago.
That's it.
I'm for the Papa so Sassi say I met Tanasa Quanamati the Becker. And I think say they see here with Coca. And you claim because it's almost in the bar. Conform much Chadani now will come back say Sabi Obia bar or crying Shebi Maya until you want to be with him. Okay. So you advise to them. Okay. But if they want to do otherwise, it's up to them. But maybe they may be metal mofo. MPP yes or more elections synonymous with the Abonia Daddy and warm. The last election. Na me a gabi kan washroom na fe dey say baby shem uwie upia na say wabo hudua urompia na wabo hudua this time election am no the committee should be careful the election ya sabi ahimfo bi election o hin na komenhia o na ahimfo achia o ye malama come central mosque the mosque is there you sofo a
kwa sorry them
kwa sorry men no as for a purely party delegate who are coming to vote. Let the party decide. I think that's what MPP needs now.
But what is that? What your own cabio? What is it? Kokane Kokufu, Omumia Nunkwana Yejina Common. Diana o take it to lead. O Pechaman Kokufu. Oh, Gabi, I didn't know. Yes, sir.
Why? So no opinion. Man,
I did ya. I did not pick Kokufu.
Number 1 to me. Number 1 to
us. The last elections also supported Chema to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was watching my Kokufu. And then I make an to me or Demona Ayama. Getting Kokufu, getting any operations. Nah, that you acquire. What's the region we are? I had any this operation also. And the operations never far. You need 30% they can analyze the win.
Eba.
Now, Chema Okufu was a co EPA or board doctorate. Needs to be your carrying on. No, with my courage in Ireland. And may I make Brapani and I move for cookers. No, you feel quiet.
Yeah, what catch you?
Now, so get them out to me. Or on it, Napuna, and campaigns. That's Chema to many Kufuma and a campaign. You know, Napoko around by an answer, and be Kurama. The media message said, Chema Kufu, you are carrying on.
Come on, Fabano.
Bantama.
You were DMP. You were DEP boss, no?
dynamics no yɛ dɛ ɛwɔ because ɔmo nyinaa ntaa n'akyi
okay
na me ofa ishake nso communication bi ɔde passion ɛne emotions to ɔka asɛm na ɔte sɛ ɛwurawura paa nka
ɔno so ɔmo ntoma no
ana me nua
Safo Raphael Patrick
ɔgayi no no ɛyi to organizer no ne ma ne gyina run about no so ɔno de placards ɛkurakura so ɔmo de ɛka na ɛduru baabi kura mu yɛ de wɔn ɛtumi di na adwan to atam ɛma party no ɛyɛ Gabi bi a me nua ne yɛ adwuma
ɛyɛ
ɔmo support
mate
na bibia ɔmo sɛ me de secretary na de Paul na pɛ ne pa
na ne dia o de dia boom
me say Paul the human relations first me come say me opposition me to be di Roma so dem me free fi go Roma for kwa so le 7 bone me free
o duru ho na wo ho
free be kwa go duru bone na me yere kwa ma na port Roma so
o fra no tomate watch e
me nua Rafa atwuma ho waren
Raf teacher okay atwuma wa bi eje maye eye ko bi ma mi ti o me time class so production team
nana
Mate.
Nana nyame adoma August 15th.
Yes 15th. Yeah, Kokofune Koka de he na wo supporting.
Chairmanship.
Aye.
Yeah, then na yebenya a new chairman in Ashanti region.
Yes.
That one is Dr. Henry Kokofu coming from Bantama.
Yes.
Experience the name dear and Penisem Obia won the strength. And eja yewo Kuka. Chairman odene ho kwaku apia.
No, is afija kwabre.
Afija
kwabre north and answer south. Yes.
North, yes. No so Eba. In fact, last 4 years he contested chairman to me. It was a fierce battle. Now what did my party more Juma Ponto now. Obiasu was something that is going for them and what is not going for them. But I believe, say, I don't wanna edikanya kasa. Before the about 15 from the Crampono, the decision has been made. The delegates will speak. Fortunately, in the Supreme Court decision before you got to about 15th cry, can imagine no be wider.
The
winner of the day, the winner for the election, chairman for Ashanti region, for the winner, no. Test me for the record. 65 to 70%. The winner for general chairmanship.
Kokofu anase Koka.
For the chairman of Ashanti region. 15th August 2026. Nyankopon sha no mo bia.
What Nyankopon sha for?
Mame na lawyer John Darko Swami constituency ase.
Okay.
Yes. So
Kwabna Amo Edu.
Nyame adom, yes. I've been appointed financial secretary. Swami constituency.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
Oh, say any una ohwa Swami constituency sikasem nyina so. Ko bi any
yes, I could discuss aga boa party.
Debi say you kakra da auto. Na we bi na auto aga be ka jo say we sikaso. Congratulations my brother. Congratulations.
Constituency elections in Nyame adom ye wie ya
Yes.
And now we are meeting the various
you deserve it.
Delegates and aspirants.
Yes, but now.
Kaka.
But yeah, be saba.
Yenye scan your contest there.
But for mama na mo ase, ye de mo sia say news team ni som no matter what a day a free hand.